that case, my dear friends, we will open the scene. Which of the two squads would like to continue first? We already know what Gacy's doing. He's crafting.
No
We should see
surprise.
what Gacy's up to.
Gacy, the scene opens to you. You are crafting. Your dear friends are beside you. They are watching you craft or doing whatever the fuck they want to be doing.
Cool. I finished the bed as requested. This high-tech, doesn't fit this environment, very, technical and clean bed is placed next to the other two beds. I look at the alchemiter and I look that I can't fuse them together. I have the biggest punished meat faces, as I am now down, because of the cost of this, down to 6 life.
Yeah.
We're just dying.
He's
Do you
literally
need
just
some
dying.
stuff, my guy?
You know what? Since no one voted to go, I was being a little silly guy in reference to Gacy. I think the clown and I should go. I think it's Lazuli and I's turn.
What?
Hold on, gentlemen.
Gacy
'Cause
went.
here's the thing, you're all acting at the same time. So Gacy, you are crafting. This is your first scene is you crafting the bed. You can say you got done, but I still have to figure out what everybody else is doing.
Yeah, I'm just looking longingly for the rest of my scene at the fucking gods.
Now, as I'm fairly aware, the clown and the sociopath are going to go up the fucking Fortnite ladder and
Yes.
jump through the gate first
Yes.
thing, correct? Cool.
Yes.
Now, while they're doing that and soon to land on the house, what are the other two of you doing? Dave and Zedria, what are you doing while Gacy is crafting? What are you doing in the morning?
Probably just waking up and then seeing Gacy crafting, and then probably about to just be like, "Hey, what's up? What's our plan of action for today?" Literally.
You just watch me stare at the alchemizer at numbers I don't have.
Zedria's gonna look at the fucking crazy ass bed and she's gonna go, you know what? It's good. How okay. Do you accept constructive criticism?
Yeah.
Because
One
this
life
is clashing with your entire theme right now.
I built it for effectiveness. I did not build it for beauty.
That's crazy.
And just to make
Knowing
it,
you, which makes me think that you're okay. We're not okay.
I look like I'm about to be withered away. I have 6 total HP left after
fuck's
building this thing.
You know what I can give you, Gacy?
Yeah.
Because you technically started crafting during the last scene, I will let you finish this halfway and rest, if you'd like, during the first scene. Would you like to finish the bed and then just collapse into it?
I just hop on the bed of the alchemizer. Wake me up if something's happening. And I just lay there and I just immediately pass out on the surgical bed.
Zedria
Nice.
tucks him in. All right.
I don't know what the surgical bed does yet.
Oh yeah, Littleby, you get an update on your fucking
Whoa.
you get an update on your phone from the Emperor.
I look at the iPad.
He just kind of looks at you and says, the planet stopped shaking.
Is that good?
I don't know. But oh, interesting. I'll be right back.
I look over at Lazuli.
You basically hear him, you hear people yelling on comms and shit like that, and then nothing's happening, but he says, Kitten, I'll be right back. It appears the North City is gone.
Right.
As you're climbing, you will get 2 pictures. The North City is still completely there, but the rocks, what happens is you see the custodians and Horsey himself leading the charge. They are in town. This is where they were supposed to guard. There are a lot of rocks. There are a lot of helmets that are empty. There are a lot of blood on the ground, but nobody in this town.
Prospero. No.
And he just says, Kitten, I think things are going bad.
I'll look into it later.
Thank you. Now, we're all going to retreat, and I'm going to take the king and your wife, to the fucking Imperial Citadel. We're going to hold out.
I see. Lazuli.
Yeah.
Okay, you were listening. Things aren't going well.
Doesn't really sound like it.
Hmm. Did the Emperor end the call?
He's kind of on there. He's just talking to his fucking guys, and they're all just sitting there like, "What do you fucking mean? They're just gone."
I'll make my way back when I can.
No worries. Nothing can breach my alert. Literally, it's a perimeter alarm on the West City,
Oh,
and he's like, "I'll keep you updated."
I end the call and call AZ.
AZ responds. And you hear him basically driving his house, his little shop, and he's like, "What's good, big stuff?"
How long until we get the clown back?
I'm not even there yet. Hold on. I just left.
You never gave us a time frame.
we need him.
Give me a couple more hours. I'm not. I don't even have him set up yet.
Okay, I'll hold you to that.
Cool. You hear the clown go, honk.
Well, at least he sounds okay.
He sounded happy.
Right before you hear him humming slave hymns.
Oh.
You hear him go, wait in the honker.
Oh. See, he's singing. He must be jubilant.
Hey, that's true. That's true.
I will say this, whatever vehicle he is currently in, whenever you call him, he does actually answer. You see out of the back window that he is currently in space.
Oh shit, bro.
It is fairly certain that the planet behind is your planet, which means he's going to the planet you just met him on. Sorry. So he's currently going to another planet. You're not sure which, with the clown for some reason.
I will clear my throat. If you're going to my planet, I'd be careful because the city's populaces are vanishing.
Bro, I'm not going to your fucking planet for a while, not until y'all get that sorted. I'm going to the moon. I'll be back.
I was just trying to warn you, but all right, be like that.
Oh no, I appreciate it, but here's, I'll give you a tip. You shouldn't go to your planet.
Want to bet?
I was just being friendly. Go off, girl boss.
I hang up.
And hold on,
Damn.
calls you again more forcefully.
Okay.
I meant it. Meant it.
Calls
I
you
meant
again
you
more
probably shouldn't go home yet. Click.
I see. Well, how far? We've been to... I don't have a map. I don't have anything drawn for this. We were just at the moon, right?
Yes.
Yes, you were just at the moon, then you got here.
Now we're in the desert. Okay. I look up to the portal ahead of us.
As you're just walking up the, I'm not joking about this, he did actually construct basically a night staircase to the two that you needed specifically. And then the spam drone's just sitting there like, ticket?
What do you mean ticket?
Okay.
All right, you guys were busy. All right, here you go. He hands you your ticket, and then he takes it back and rips it in half. He's like, go on.
Oh,
I
thanks.
see. Come, let us to it then.
All right, Dave, Zedria, what are y'all doing in the meantime?
Zedria's looking outside of Gacy's window. How are those towers looking?
The big fucking, like, windmill Dutch golems? Yeah, they're fighting each other.
The windmill Gundams.
Yeah, basically the windmill golems, the Gundam, sorry. Yeah, to
No!
give you guys, I'm not joking. There are basically Renaissance building Gundams fighting each other on his
I
planet.
do not need the Dutch Gundam. That's real.
I know, that's why I liked it. Yeah, they're still fighting over in the corners.
Dave's making breakfast, by the way.
Nice.
Casey's
Some
dying
wieners on the fucking Barbie.
Yeah, some sausage links, some waffles, pancakes, whatever you want.
I'm hungry now.
Where is Blood Knight?
Blood Knight is outside patrolling with the other knights.
Update: there are 15 squires and 9 of everything else. You've not informed me that tier 2s have been made yet, so there are no tier 2s yet.
Currently, no tier 2s have been made because you guys just went through the fucking dungeon. They are just now starting their first run of the dungeon.
Let's fucking go!
You were the inaugural first dungeon goer. Now the next team is currently...
She's gonna call out to Dave since Gacy is out. for a little nappy. I'll be back. And she's gonna head out to
Where are you going?
outside. Gonna talk to Blood Knight.
Breakfast.
Don't
You
go
see,
too far.
you see
Yeah.
him training and patrolling with the little fucking terracotta knights.
Haniwa?
Huh? He's basically got he's got like much more high definition hannies. Basically, he's got knight soldiers that are like that. They're made out of clay, marble, terracotta, different shit.
Porcelain was the priests.
Porcelain? I made this man out of my shitter.
She's going to approach Blood Knight and get his attention.
He floats down to you, says, "Greetings, my lord. How can I help you?"
So you see what's going on over there, yeah?
Oh
With the
yeah.
towers. Should that concern us?
Not until one of them wins.
Who are we
I
rooting
don't think
for?
I've informed you of the nature of the planet, have I?
No.
The nature of this planet is there are two ancient houses, the Michelangelo and the Da Vinci homes. Unfortunately, they both believe the other had betrayed them in some grave war so long ago they can't remember. And they've been working really hard to slay each other pretty much forever because they both think they were betrayed.
They think. Okay.
The quest the people from the North Town believe people from the South Town betrayed them. But it's more of a symbolic gesture because they believe that their knight, Michelangelo, was slain by Da Vinci in a coup attempt. And obviously the opposing party believes the exact opposite. They believe their knight was slain. Both knights are dead. Both cities hate each other. Unfortunately, they don't trust one another, so peace talks don't really happen here.
I see.
As far as I'm aware, Gacy is building up a formidable army with which to shut them all up.
How far along is he in doing that?
He shows you a bunch of dudes that are all patrolling in squads. There's a lot of them. There's about 9 total squads.
Oh.
And there's a couple other batches of squires that are just kind of roaming around patrolling.
Do you think he has enough time to be able to complete that before they kill each other?
Unsure. To be honest, I'm not exactly sure of the mechanics behind their conflict. Should one be slain, perhaps the land will consider that a quest completion. To be honest, his land is quite strange. We're not sure why the phantoms are here. We're not sure. Oh, by the way, there are phantoms that look like you. Don't go into the fog.
Don't walk out at night.
But
There are dangerous enemies that lurk in the fog. They will appear to be you. They will
Is there
attempt
screaming
to
in the
take
fog?
you. No.
So it's not like my fog. Okay.
No. Your fog is quiet and then monsters and then screaming. This fog is, oh, hi. And then just quiet. This fog is more, there are monsters in the fog very similar to yours, but they are not like normal monsters. He says, when we fought them, the phantoms took the form of the young lord. They were as agile as him, as powerful, but they were significantly weaker. If you could take the masks off their faces, a crude caricature of the character they're meant to represent, they would disappear. But to normal people, these phantoms are unrelenting and very powerful.
Oh. Okay, good to know. Thank you for the warning.
I just figured you'd want to know. Also, due to the fact that you obscure yourself, the others may take you for a phantom, as showing your face is a cultural iconography, cultural theme here. Not showing your face makes you seem like a phantom, so maybe don't go alone into town.
True. Thankfully, I did have Dave with me when I went, and I didn't have
Yes.
any trouble. All right. Also good to know.
Yes. If it makes you feel better, the Rangers have actually taken very nicely to seeing you. They've been complimenting your style and attempting to imitate you. Do you know how they're imitating you?
How?
They crouch to be as short as you are, and then they make their faces look angry, and then they shoot, and they think it makes them stronger.
I love it.
Whatever, however I inspire them, sure, I'll take
You
it.
could talk to them. They aspire to be like you.
Congratulations. At this moment, you hear thunk, thunk, and then a bunch of the guards sound alarms.
By the way, Chimney, I don't think you ever had us roll for Vitality Cube drops in that last fight.
Oh, I
That
had
way-
somebody. I thought I had somebody roll 3d6.
I do not see that in the roll history.
If not, one of y'all roll 3d6.
I got it. My luck will work out.
Sorry,
perfectly.
3d5. Because
Okay.
those are tier 4s.
One's a 5.
Boom, you got one vitality cube.
I look at Lazuli with a punished meat face retroactively in the past.
You can have it.
Oh, I eat it.
Good.
Heal my
Basically,
token.
clown and large dickhead land. No, I'll be kind. You know what? The clown is the dickhead now.
Okay.
The clown has given me shit one too many times. I'm just fucking with you. But basically, you guys do land on the roof after you go through the portal. Each of you go thunk thunk, and then you hear a bunch of whistles as a bunch of weird soldiers that are made out of materials that aren't physically like organic. All just kind of sprint up to the roof and surround you, and they go alert.
Are these not it?
Huh?
Huh?
Those rolls from yesterday, are those not it for the cubes?
If there was a 3d6 roll last night that one of those two made, then that would probably be it.
I just
I
rolled
thought
it
I'd
just
made them.
now.
Hmm.
Because the last rolls I'm seeing in chat were combat rolls.
Gotcha. No raw 3d6s in there?
Yeah, the one that I just rolled now, yeah.
Gotcha. That's what I figured anyway. No biggie either way.
5.
One more vitality cube ain't gonna make or break anything, so we will continue. I will
Okay.
simply assume that I've forgotten.
I don't...
Oh.
What are you talking about?
Saying I was gonna move on because I thought I forgot about the vitality cubes last night. But yes, you guys land on the roof and you're surrounded by a bunch of terracotta, porcelain, marble, and granite niggas, and they basically are. They look like D&D parties, and they're all just staring at you and say, "Halt!"
Whoa, we
So just gonna
come
run
in
inside.
peace.
Me, the stationary creature, continues to be stationary.
I'll put my hands up.
Identification. You see,
Dave.
Troll!
You see it flying toward you.
A fucking troll!
No,
What's-
not. The thing flying toward the roof is a large red night sprite, which just Zedri after it heard the whistle, and it lands. Goes, "Greetings, traveler. Be you players?"
I look up at the creature. Yes?
Very good. Come with me. The young lord is sleeping, so we'll have you not wake him up. You'll meet soon.
I can tell
They
this
take
is
you
a
to-
sprite, right?
Yeah, it looks like a sprite. As you go downstairs, you see a lot of these guys, like the D&D party stone niggas. There's quite a lot of them. You also smell breakfast coming from inside the house you're on.
Oh. Pretty,
I get to
populated.
describe what my house looks like again. Let's go.
I'm not telling you anything but the fucking house.
Ellie, that's my evasion. That's my
Very good.
evasion.
Before they are led downstairs, I'm just gonna run inside to go get Dave.
What's going on?
They're here. They just
Okay.
landed on the house.
I look at Mama Pot. I'm like, you continue making breakfast. If anything happens, yell.
Pon Coyote's just vibing there like,
I got you.
quote Pon Coyote, yes! I'm not joking right now. He's got his big fucking evil lance speared through a bunch of hot dogs and he's grilling them over the fucking oven.
I love him. I love my baby boy.
I have slain the weenies.
Gacy still needs to rest, so we might as well go and meet them.
Yeah.
As you
And
go
I'll
meet
tell
them,
Mama
Blood
Pot,
Knight
watch gate, see.
Blood Knight opens the door, and then the homies are just there. Says, "Greetings, Zedria, Dave. The other players are here."
Well, You see this lovely mask?
Oh god, I forgot about that.
Oh yeah. Okay. Give me a moment.
The area is very
God.
You got a map for this chimney?
Not for his house.
no.
Nope.
Basically, the house is very ornate, very like fitting the Renaissance theme as it's been slowly being rebuilt over time. Very nice brickwork, very nice. There's art all over the walls. Uh, the place looks, if you are an art appreciator, the place looks absolutely fabulous. With, as Chimney has said with the art check earlier, uh, they, it is blending between reality and fiction effectively. The biggest concern is the sheer amount of blood everywhere.
I am
And
not
I mean,
concerned by
it's
the
the
blood.
floor, the walls, the paintings, the ceiling, everywhere.
My kind of guy.
The blood is bright red and kind of sparkles.
Let me ask this: does the blood dry, or is it always constantly wet?
It always looks wet.
Okay.
It's
I
fine.
I bend down and touch the blood. Is any of it wet?
No, most of it is completely dry, but it is basically enameled into paint on the floor.
I raise a brow.
This guy only kills red-blooded trolls?
No,
This
that's
this
not how he
this
works.
blood is a lot brighter than normal red blood trolls.
That's what our blood looks like, or human blood, I'm guessing.
I remember being
Ew,
told
I
that.
wipe my hand off.
I stand up. So you're the other players, and this is where you've been?
Yeah.
Yeah. Character art, that's what you see.
Oh.
Character art. Oh.
Scary.
And then Dave has like Eslo from Minish Cap on his head as well. That's the only change.
Little hat from Minish Cap with the beak on
Yeah.
it.
The bird cap.
We haven't been here for too long, but it's been quite eventful. How was your trip?
I look
It
over
was,
to Lazuli.
it was definitely pretty eventful as well, I'd say.
We have been around to every place so far. This is the next stop. Currently, we have already made audience with both Prospit and Durst. None of you were there, so I figured you had escaped or died.
No. We haven't
Yeah,
died, obviously.
I
We were
can tell.
busy. We were doing things, figuring things out. Trying to change my fucking profile picture, but it's not working.
I see. Well,
what did you learn?
Yes, what is this new development of information you said you've been doing, you're studying, or whatever?
That's what I'm trying to do! But it's not letting me!
Do you want me to update it for you?
Yes, please.
Sure, give me a second. Y'all continue
Because-
talking, then I'll go
Because
fix
of fucking streamer mode enabled, I can't do the fucking shit anyway.
Oh my god, you're gay.
Let's see now. Planets are rumbling, the moon is exploding, people are dying.
That's fairly
Um,
accurate.
Yeah, we know that.
Imps are imping, and a war is about to happen.
The war is
And
about to start, yes.
yeah, and we got summoned to, I guess, see who we're going to be helping with. Which side, rather.
Because you're in streamer mode, I can't change it.
Oh my
You
fucking
can
god.
change it later.
Okay, hold on. Disable. Bitch. Okay. Now you can do the thing.
Apparently, I still can't.
Okay.
I can give you this though. Here you go.
Just give me a moment.
Just give me a
A moment?
moment.
Just
give me a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Skibbity
Skibbity bop
toilet. I hate y'all.
skibbity.
By Chase ass happy.
Okay.
Sorry for goblin speak.
Nice.
Why did it? Huh?
Why did what?
Why? Hold on. Why did that change? Okay.
Hiya!
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Really
will
nuts.
post
Not
it.
second on us.
I will post it. Finally, I can show you guys.
I'm so confused.
Don't worry, you're gonna see in a moment.
Yeah,
Here you go. My art piece. Yay.
Ah. Oh, that's dope.
Dave Unzedria.
I'm very happy.
Right. So, war's happening. King's called us to see where we are aligning ourselves. Gacy, the other player, is inside his room. He's having a nap. He's a very, very tired boy. So
Oh.
we're gonna leave him alone
Yeah.
for now
Let him
until
rest.
he, feels all alive.
That art is very
Oh.
cool.
Can Mama Pond feed him some soul food while he's still sleeping?
Sure.
Okay. Oh wait, shit! I need to bring up her sheet. One moment.
Time for her to or him to choke and die.
No.
Also, has she gained any XP since at all?
I was gonna plan on updating this soon. Each of them had earned 50 XP.
Another 50.
Just raw 50. Because whatever they originally had during your intermission session, plus 50.
Okay.
So what have you two been doing? What have you learned?
We are in an
Well.
infinite loop. Everything is going to continue forever after we die and before we die.
Over and over and over again.
And has.
And it has been.
Correct. We are not the first. We are very likely not going to be the last.
I figured we weren't the first.
I am back again. Sorry about that.
Hi, Jibs.
Hi, but I'm asleep anyway, so it's fine.
You are still asleep.
Yeah.
Shut up!
Here's the party's meeting in general.
Cringe.
Based.
Based.
Cringe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, Lazuli and I have been solving things on each planet we go to. We've destroyed bosses, completed puzzles, been to the moon, and now we're here. And my planet is currently under siege. Or being destroyed, or both. I don't know.
Alright.
Is this your army here on this planet, or is...
Oh no, this is Gacy's. He's been hard at work.
My player.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yes, he's been not doing much.
I mean, it
He
looks like he's
has.
been doing a lot.
He's been sitting in front of a machine for, I don't know, 2 days.
He's been preparing. Let me blow
Well,
up this candle. Happy birthday! Anyway, so
Happy birthday.
two towers are currently fighting outside, and he's trying to find a way to solve that. That's as much information that I have.
Why not destroy them?
Well, that's not his. That's not what he wants.
Yes, but is that what the game wants?
Who cares what the game wants?
The administrators probably do.
The administrators.
There are supposedly You could probably consider them gods. 2 administrators reigning over this game, who are there for every cycle. They seem to be in control of things. While some things are, I suppose you could say, under the radar, I believe most of them are not, and things that go too far off kilter may or may not be directly interfered with. I have
Do you
been...
think it's
Huh?
Do you think it's wise to be talking about the administrators?
I have seen other individuals who should not be here speak of them and nothing happened, so...
Who
That
shouldn't be
aside,
here?
yes, there are players who were a part of some session at some point, some time ago, who are currently outside of the session. I also met a
Yes, but
fuchsia
wouldn't it be
blood,
weird for... Oh.
though you humans probably don't know what that means. Consider it,
I
royalty.
know the color fuchsia.
Thanks.
Yeah. Purple makes sense, yeah.
Okay.
But as players, are we supposed to know about the admin?
I'm sure there is a way to find out within the game. We found an... Yeah, sure, found, let's say that. Found an artifact that is able to record information across... forever. Now, there
I
was...
don't know if we were supposed to find out this early, but we did find out.
Either way, whether or not we find this information out and can utilize it will not matter until we can break the cycle. So I'm told.
If we break the cycle, then the game ends just permanently.
Yes, but if we
Yes.
break the cycle, we have one chance to either win or fail. So, it's prudent to get information in between these sessions to communicate with our ancestors, descendants, our counterparts.
Do you think there is a way for us to communicate with our ancestors?
I snap my finger, and my Thanos glove turns into a gavel. This was sent here, I'm estimating, by my predecessor, ancestor, descendant. So, the reason stands you can send items. I plan on sending my... I hold up my grub pad. My little doohickey to the next session, with a deal that I've struck with the outside interlopers. So perhaps...
Oh. Wait. Through the other players, you're able to send the items you have now and pass them on to the next?
The players that are outside of the session that I had previously elaborated on are, they are each other's counterpart. They look like almost identical, inverted maybe, what I believe you humans call siblings. Gesture towards Dave.
Wait, so it's not going to be just Grandma?
Who?
The person who looked after me.
Yeah.
My grandma. She's not going to be an old lady?
She might be a child, like you, presuming you humans are children.
He starts to look very fondly and just like, okay.
Meemaw!
I've also found out how every one of us and every one of them have died. Or are going to die.
Probably both.
Yes. I walk in, finally, after standing in the door for however many minutes. And look at the surgical bed with unconscious Gacy. That's a good table. I set the iPad
Mama Pond
next
is
to him.
shoving food into him.
I look at the carapacian and blink. What? What? Why is there a carapacian here?
Brought him.
Oh,
They're
hi.
buds.
Hello.
They're both Prospitans.
I can tell.
Hi, sweet pea. I haven't seen you in a while.
You've seen me?
Well, yes, sweetheart. Didn't you know you were brought to Prospect for a reason, honey?
Yes, and I spoke with the king for a very short amount of time before being sent away.
Yes, and so I was helping taking care of your dream self, honey.
And I protected you! Quixote comes forward with the fucking spear of weenies.
Yeah, the wiener skewer.
The wiener skewer.
I snapped my fingers and pointed at him. I've seen you, no, dozens of you before.
But I am special. I am good.
Yes, you are, sweetheart.
Little V, you
Have
that
been
gigantic
promoted.
Little V, you see that gigantic fucking wiener skewer that he has? Looks like a very powerful cursed object, just like you have with the green runes and shit.
That's alarming. Are you aware of what that is?
Are you
I point at
supposed
the
to have
lance.
that?
It is my mighty weapon that was bestowed onto me as a gift from a friend.
That
It's
is
quite cool,
From
isn't
who?
it? This.
Diz.
Hmm.
This.
That weapon looks cursed.
No, it's not. You take that back.
I hold out a knife, and then I pull out all of the
Serious?
other cursed weapons and show you that they look similar. These
These
are all cursed weapons. Do not touch them, by the way. Don't. None of you.
He's
Thank you for
looking at the
prefacing.
fucking lance in his hand.
You realize that your lance looks a lot newer than those. The runes are a lot brighter, and your weapon seems a bit more powerful.
Oh.
Those were last season.
That may be. These are old, but they are cursed. Do you hear voices when you use yours?
No. The only voice I hear is mine.
Seriously? No voices? No screaming? No end of the world? Nothing?
What?
Yes, these
Oh.
weapons tend to scream a lot.
To give you context, Pon Quixote, you only hear really loud radio static when you hold it.
It only vibrates in my helmet. That is all.
Have you been
Yours must be
killing
defective.
things with it? They are not.
I have bested mighty foes.
And he's going to therapy.
Gaze upon my wiener.
Right. I would advise that nobody touch the lance.
Gaze upon the many of which I have slain.
You say
They
nobody touched the
squeal.
lance. You say nobody touched the lance. The lance runes start pulsing like, fuck you, man.
It's mad.
I
It's
point
mad.
I point my finger at them. See?
Hey, boss, fuck you, man. Oh, yeah, hold on.
Um,
You actually have a little fucking Rosetta Stone. You can read some of the runes.
Yes, I know I can. I was about to ask.
Cool. Would you like to know what it says spiraling up the lance?
Yes.
And by this gift I seal my fate by any other turn of phrase. By what was it? By this gift I seal my fate by any other turn of phrase. And to this day, what the fuck was it?
my daily bread.
I forgot my fucking. Hold on.
Let's get
Give
my
us a
daily
stay.
bread.
And to this day I get to this day I gift this hell so that I can finally so that it can finally be felled. I can't remember the fucking exact thing, but basically it's a super TLDR really weird curse that says I give this gift so that something can die really hard.
Wasn't.
I speak to myself as I read it. I'm like looking to the right, but my eyes are looking at the lance.
He's doing the dog like side eye.
Yeah, the dog side eye. You can see the white. You can see the
Bombastic side eye.
you can see the Solera. I take the helmet off so I can see better.
Bombastic side eye.
That's what you look like.
What? What?
Yeah, we haven't.
Hold
we
on.
haven't seen
No,
you
no, no,
yet.
no, 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 no. Wait. Why is this a surprise?
Because I've never seen your face before. You've had the helmet on, so how was I supposed to know what you were looking underneath?
No, I thought you were
This is
saying
why
that you've
today
seen
you-
me before or something.
I haven't.
No,
Okay.
none of us have.
That's less concerning then. One moment. So
It's
this,
TLDR. I give this gift to kill that nigga.
yeah. Essentially, that the inscription on that lance reads that you're giving up, or the lance itself perhaps could be a gift to be utilized to kill something big or important, something specific maybe.
Quixote is going to thrust the lance into the air and exclaim, "Huzzah! Glorious weapon!"
I see. Well, don't touch your friends with that.
Well, he's not planning on it because we don't hit our friends, do we, Ponquiote?
No, Mama Pong, we don't.
I think I've heard you before. Your name snaps towards the old lady. Mama Pawn?
Yes, sir.
That was mentioned by the black, short, magic one.
My
Oh,
name
you mean
right, you little shit. You do hear his voice.
I look
He's
around.
speaking.
you mean
It's
modern
coming out
major
of Lazuli.
fireball?
I look at Lazuli.
Uh, hey, what's up?
What did you say?
Nothing, bro.
I said, get my fucking name right. I am Modern Major Fireball.
You mean that name you never gave me because you said I am the current ruling regent of Durs?
Can
Oh,
anybody
my-
else hear this?
My bad. No, it's loud. Yes, he's screaming out of fucking where Lazuli is. Basically, you hear this voice coming from where Lazuli is. He says,
It's like-
He's like, my bad, original gangster. I didn't know you were cool like that.
I
And
see.
David's like, I'm sure this doesn't always happen, right?
Hey, let's stop fighting, boys.
I'm not.
We're not arguing. I'm just keeping an eye on you so you won't stay safe. You hear explosions in the background as he's talking.
Wait, are you?
Well,
What do you? Where's that coming from?
don't look. Just,
What?
Yeah, don't peek. I'm shy.
yeah, he's shy. Leave him alone. He's just making sure we're safe.
Fucking stupid hunk of rock.
I think this
Oh.
is the one currently destroying the moon.
Not destroying it. I'm cracking the bitch open like an egg.
Destroying
Why?
the moon.
Cringe.
Because
I
there's
believe
cringe.
he's trying to get access to the core for whatever reason. There's probably something down there he wants.
God, no, I want rid of all the fucking shitty magic up here. Fake gay ass sacrificial magic. Tired of this gay shit.
No, seriously, Lazuli, where's that coming from?
Um.
Don't show them. Don't show them.
Well, he's saying I can't show you, so I can't.
Aren't we
Yes!
friends?
No.
We are friends, but I don't know.
Pull the friend card on you.
Little
He does
me-
this to me
no.
all the time.
Leslie, I'm your friend. He's being rude. I'm still friends with you. He's holding it over your head.
What? I'm not going to infight over you. I'm not stupid.
Let's go. He's stupid, boys.
What?
Can I?
Now,
Just-
fireball, you need to watch your mouth.
I bet.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm getting cranky because the moon is fighting.
Go back to
You don't
fighting
need to
the
take-
moon.
I'm working on it. I was also just checking on Mama.
Oh.
Mama's fine over here, sweetheart. Thank you for checking on me.
Okay, just letting you know. If anything were to happen to you, the ICBMs would fly.
Understood, as they should.
Very good. Okay. They should.
If I die, everything goes.
Mama.
I'm taking y'all with me, honey. Domain expansion.
If I can't cook for nobody, there's no need to be in this world.
Domain expansion. Too many cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah. Hell's Kitchen.
Oh god.
It's fucking raw.
Whatever.
Alrighty.
This doesn't matter. The point is that's a cursed weapon, and that very well could harm you, if not everybody else. I already gave a cursed weapon to Lazuli. I don't need anyone else getting their hands on them.
Yeah, and it's mine, so you
I'm,
can have it. But you should really not hold that. I'm telling you right now, it fucks with your mind.
But you can't have mine. Mine's super cool and really nice.
Mine's really cool, and it fits me perfectly.
I
so.
put the other weapons away.
Well, do you plan on getting rid of your weapons?
I tried, and Lazuli says no, so...
I'm just
I-
I'm looking at the ceiling like whistling.
Mine does not affect me, because I am the steel player or something. My class supposedly makes it so that the weapons do not bother me.
Ah.
Unless I raise my hand, my gavel becomes my arm. Fuse with them.
Okay.
Speaking
Um,
of, finger guns towards you. You're a troll, yes?
I am.
What color blood you got?
Ooh, serious question.
Hey, dude, whip out your dick.
Dave was like, why does that matter? Because we're not on your planet anymore.
No, but our species is about dead. As far as we know, there are only the ones here remaining. I
You try
hold
to
up...
breed with
You're
breed with him,
asking
bro?
that? This is the first time we've met her.
Aha! I hold up the my Thanos gauntlet, and I show off the blood gems in it. Each of these is a sample of blood from the remaining trolls. I need to make sure you're not one of the ones we don't have yet. I will get the fuchsia blood from the future later. He plans on propagating somehow. With our blood. No buckets, thankfully.
The buckets. Wait, I fucking blanked fuchsia.
Fuchsia,
The-
yes.
The Imperators.
The big
So you've met the future.
The big
Can-
ones.
Yes.
Remind me who that one is.
The fuchsia blood.
Okay, so you remember the guy that I sent you with the fork?
Okay.
That's a fuchsia blood.
Okay.
Imagine King of Trolls, quote unquote, question mark.
No, yep. And he's what? He's trying to do what now?
He's trying to recreate our race because we are the only ones that are left.
Oh yeah, sure. I bet he is. Yep, totally believe him.
Squint.
Yep.
Do you have something to work through? Like, what's going on?
It really doesn't hurt when he takes your blood. I did it, and it was fine.
Besides, whether or not we support the fuchsia blood, which I am already doing, I want to send this, I gesture to the hand which turns back into a gavel, back to the future, or the past. My ancestor sent this to me with half of the blood contents that were already in it. I've already placed 2 more inside of it. It must be important.
Are you told that it was important?
Why would I get it otherwise?
I don't know.
I thought about putting human blood in it, but I'm not sure. There was only troll blood on the inside. And as far as I know, the human blood is not the same hemospectrum as ours. The red is too red. More red?
Well, and I think
Huh?
I think I've been told about your whole troll bucket thing, and
Please don't say that, but go on.
sorry.
I
Don't mean
know
to
y'all
offend.
fuck.
How many do you think I fought off?
Trolls?
No! Drones! They're
I don't
very
know about the
strong!
drones.
You're not just given a bucket and told to do your job. Giant robots break into your home.
Oh God, that sounds very like. Oh God. I wasn't told about the robots. All I was told about was the bucket.
What
Okay.
a fucking Gundam. You will mate.
Not even mate. It's not fuck your good friend. It's come in the bucket now. Well, we're getting sidetracked. That has nothing to do with this. Either way.
Stop talking about how I bust.
Yes, Christ. Jegus. What did I say? Yeah, right, human blood. I don't know. I gesture towards Gacy. I don't know if his red is the same as your red, and either way, I don't see how it would... You humans don't...
I mean, the only reason our blood would be different is if we have different, like, I guess, health issues, but it doesn't really mean anything else other than that.
So loud.
Yeah, we probably need to be quiet. We don't want to wake him up.
I'm already awake.
I'm sorry, bud.
What's happening?
Ah, yes. Gary, I'm kidding. Gacy.
Gary.
I deatomize on the spot.
He spoke too loud.
My favorite shit. You stayed asleep until they mentioned a spectrum. Quote you. I'm not on it. They tested me.
It's more of probably the blood we were talking about. And he was like, wait, what? Blood? No. Ah.
The blood. The baby.
Speaking
Also,
of...
Jids, you heal for what I rolled in roll 20, so you have another 171.
Huh?
Mama Pond fed you, and so you get another 171 HP.
Alright, I don't even know how much the fucking bed healed me, but I don't think I'm gonna get that healing because I woke the fuck up.
Usually I think it's 160 because it's 80 doubled. Well, I don't know if that changed.
No, mine is 80 doubled because of the fucking weird bed. Anyway, regardless, moving on to the conversation.
Anyway.
Greetings. It is good to see you, little V.
Yes, you did not move for several days, and then I was not able to be home. And now my planet is dying.
You guys have met?
He's my
Yes.
player.
Gotcha.
No, I've been busy painting.
Outside of Lazuli, he's the only one who bothered trying to interact with me after I was told my
Wave.
pester chum was my Trollian handle was spread throughout the player base.
And now we're best friends.
Yes, bro.
Bro.
But yes, Gacy, we spoke about it before. Give me your blood.
Uh,
I don't got much to give yet.
I wiggle my
I-
fingers.
Yeah,
Right now
he
he's
looks
still at
pretty
4
fucked
HP.
up.
no, apparently Mama Pond force fed me food. Question
Yes.
mark.
Because remember,
Agreed.
she heals with her food.
That's
Yeah.
their soul food.
And I heal an additional. I whip out my fucking knife and I just stab
No,
myself.
no!
in the-
Grab your wrist. Stop.
All right. What?
Hand.
I give you my hand. It's been stabbed many times.
I pause and I look at this for a few minutes, and then I squint, and then I look at you, and then I look down at your hand. I look around the room. Oh. That's where all of that red came from.
Yes.
Oh, God.
I've been making everything with my blood.
You'll-
The soldiers, my knight, my
You humans
sprite.
can craft with your blood?
That is
That's
what I've
fucking
been doing.
sick.
Not me.
Everything- there's a
No?
dungeon I have made outside in the fields that has been made with my blood.
Why?
Ugh.
For
I
what
will say this,
purpose?
granted, I haven't tried.
For what purpose? Simple, to train my army.
Well, as for you, Dave, you could just be a Well, if this is his blood, it's sparkly. Yours isn't. Perhaps your humans don't have a hemo spectrum. They have a sparkle spectrum.
I also say this
Wait.
isn't actually my body. I walk over. I walk over to the husk painting. I point at that. That is my real body.
There's a really scarily like high def, like his eyes are too high def. Fucking Gacy that's painted and just sitting in there like A and pointing at you.
I
It
don't.
doesn't
Yeah.
move, but it's just sitting there.
I don't like that
Alright.
very much.
We try not to look at him. Also, how do you know my blood is not sparkly? You haven't seen it.
Can we
I
see
hold
it?
my knife.
No.
I'm still holding your wrist. I
Alright.
know that it's not sparkly because his is sparkly and his is special. Before, when I spoke with him and asked of his blood type before he, what is it, entered the medium, so the sprites say, he said his blood was red. It had no other properties. It was just red, flat.
This is new.
Now it's not. So if you're saying you're not like him, your blood is, according to him before all humans are the same, red. We can test that
Okay.
theory when I'm done with him. I squeeze your hand until I do exactly 1 point of damage to you.
Okay.
Put him.
Do you have an alchemiter in here?
I point to the two beds on top of each other on the alchemiter.
I effortlessly lift the beds off the alchemiter.
Oh, thank
Correct.
you. That's been a pain in the ass.
Are you not strong?
I have been dying.
Why'd
for
you
the
put an
past
extra
several
G on the
days.
word?
Don't worry. Whatever. I combine my hammer with the blood.
Cool. When you go to combine it with the blood, you realize this is drastically more expensive than it used to be.
Oh.
Let me go ahead and check. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and tell you the starting number is 8,000.
Oh god.
So
means
it's
the next-
it's 8, 4, 2, 1. Is that
Yeah.
what it's? Oh, Jesus! Wow.
If you notice something, his blood is big.
Do you have a file like a glass tube or something?
Yeah,
Give it to me, please.
hold on. I go to gather one of my weaver.
As you step away, I look down. Did I just say please?
Aw, that was very good of you.
I bring over one of the weavers. How much do you need?
Just a sample. Relax. I put the 1 point of blood into the container and then put it in a capsule log card so it doesn't fucking explode. And then I swivel and look at Dave. Come to me.
But you've already got human blood, and we just already said it's all the same.
I'm
It's
about
not
to.
the thing. Yours is not.
We've already. How are you going to question the outcome of the discussion and then say "nah" when I try to prove it?
Well, I mean, I will just say, you did just kind of walk up in here and just be like, hey, we're all doing this. So, what? Huh?
Dave,
I'm just a little bit
Dave.
more like, let's talk.
Dave, just give him
Yeah.
your blood.
You see, Gacy trusts me. Lazuli
It
also
doesn't hurt.
trusts me.
This is
It's
the first
fine.
time I have met you.
Dave has no reason to trust you. Nor do I.
Well-
It's more. All right. At the very least, I want to see how different the blood is.
I
like,
suppose
I
I
don't
could
mind
force you,
showing
but
you
that
the
wouldn't.
blood.
That wouldn't really accomplish much.
I don't mind showing my blood, but I'm definitely keeping my blood.
It's just a little bit.
Yes,
It is literally a
it's
drop of
it's
blood.
important to the game.
How do you know it's necessarily important to the game?
I got an item from the past future filled with it that I need more of.
Yes, but we could literally do fuck all in this game.
And then I'm
No.
going to send this to the future if we can't. Or the past.
I gesture to everything outside. I don't understand what you mean by fuck all.
Yeah, what the fuck, bro?
What do you
Like,
call?
who ends up-
What do you
What?
call all of this?
No,
Who ends up getting this gavel after you put it forward?
My ancestor.
And how can we trust your ancestor?
Supposedly, I pull out the pictures on the iPad and gesture. He died fighting for all of you and saved one of your lives. Here.
He died. You notice that on the picture, he died specifically saving the clown.
Yeah, in a
He-
fight with
he-
the rest of them.
He let the other one die, the human.
I didn't let anyone die. We both died.
You had two people next to you.
He was not next to me. He
No,
was more than 2
Evie-
meters away. I tried to
Evie was
use a
pretty
luck
far
point.
away.
Oh
yeah,
yes.
Evie was pretty
Nice
far
try,
away.
Chimney.
To be fair, in this case, you see him and the other get evaporated, and the clown gets away because the previous version of Little V apparently saved the clown,
I just
at least temporarily. The clown did eventually die.
Well,
I
that
s-
makes sense.
the previous. My brother was apparently the previous player. He died sacrificing himself using his blood to summon an angel, and that angel and somebody's. What's the creature that resides for your planet? What's it called again? I can't remember.
What, mine?
Mm. It's the big thing for your planet.
You talking
Big
about
bad?
my planet?
No, just planets in general, everybody's planet.
The monster? The creature?
Yeah, the thing that is supposed to be the thing you fight or challenge or whatever.
Well, yes, whatever it is. We were all supposedly fighting together. From what
Yes.
I can tell, anyway.
Yeah, mine was summon an angel to have theirs fight basically a massive serpent.
You do see that a lot of them did die on different planets.
Yeah.
The jade blood and the brown blood, or the bronze blood, they died on a completely separate planet than the rest of you.
Ah, yes, and it looks like what was his name? Dismiss. Him? The other him died fighting
Quentin.
the Black King. So, they supposedly, from what I can gather from these murals, fought against Durs.
Do we know if the Black Queen is alive?
Yes.
He's on the battlefield.
Okay, that's good, because mine died fighting that. Well, mine killed theirs, and then the massive serpent and the angel crashed into the planet.
Huh, your ancestor must be strong then. Your brother, whatever it is.
You hear out of fucking Lazuli space, cringe.
What was that?
Sorry.
He's got some kind of recording device that he won't give up. And because I'm so nice to him, I'm not taking it.
I smile with all of my teeth. E.
Greetings to whoever's on the other side of recording, then.
Hello, young magic boy.
I'm not magical, or at least as
Yes,
far
you
as I know,
are.
I'm not.
Your blood seems to have qualities that deems the alchemiter to make combining it with my gavel, or my ancestor's gavel, significantly more grist than normal. So I would say there's some kind of property. Magic makes sense.
Oh no, that's definitely blood magic.
What he said.
Well, there you go, then. I guess I'm some sort of blood constructor.
I would combine your blood with my gavel, but it's too much. It's very expensive.
How much?
For 8,000 of the regular grist, the other 4,000 of the next, 2,000 of the next, and so forth. I've got the upfront cost, but the other grist I cannot put forward, despite me having killed many things.
Alright, what are you lacking?
I don't believe there's a way to transfer grist.
No harm in trying.
Let's see. I am missing about 600 tar, 500 chalk.
I try to put in 600 tar. Does that work?
Yeah, Chimney, can multiple people put grist into the alchemiter as a cost?
Can we
At the same
pool it?
time.
What, Chimney?
Not at the same time.
See, it does
When
not work.
when one of you put your hands, when one of you puts your hand on it, it displays the grist you have. The other person does it, displays the grist they have. Two of you put it on it, just doesn't do anything.
Yes, it seems it's a matter of individual progress.
Damn.
Besides, since I'm going to be sending this to the future if we die, it makes sense that I pay for it. I have no real use for my grist otherwise.
Well, I do have a way for you to potentially get a lot.
Yep, easily, then tell me.
I did forge a dungeon and its dungeon keeper.
So wait, the thing you created can generate grist?
It gathers and stores the various enemies on the planet for my troops to go through as a dungeon. The dungeon itself is randomized, and you are put through trials. I've discovered that the more rules of it you break, the more rewards you get if you survive.
Breaking rules? What rules?
I have put in several rules for it. 4 players must enter, no more, no less. However, I think players, in our case, count as 2 people, or spirits count as people.
So wait, if I go in right now, I count as 2?
Either that or spirits that follow you count as 1, and you also count as 1. I do not know the circumstance.
I would imagine bringing your sprite with you would count as 1, yes.
It did. When I gesture to everybody, when the 3 of us and my sprite went in, it counted us as 7. I do not know why. My only guess is that either it counts us as 2, or we were aided by spirits of the deceased.
It looks like they're probably counting the sleeping bodies. That would make the most sense to me. I've seen mine.
Then perhaps it is 2 per. Either way, 4, no more, no less. Everybody must come out of the dungeon alive, working together. If anybody is betrayed or died mid-dungeon, it basically just kills everybody.
High stakes.
Yes, the whole point is to reinforce camaraderie. As I've noticed, my planet has a theme with betrayal amongst one another's. I'm trying to rectify that.
I'll take 1 step back from you. Very well. But the point stands. Your blood is special. I don't know what it would do to my gavel. I don't even know if I'm supposed to put human blood on it, because it's full of troll blood. I can't exactly speak with my descendant ancestor. Dancestor, I suppose I'll call it. So, I'm not sure. But since Dave won't give up his blood for whatever reason, I turn to Zedria.
I just want to keep it. I just want to keep it for a little bit. Get to know you a little bit better.
You're acting
Maybe
like I'm
possibly-
going to take all of the blood in your body and then you're going to die or something.
The last thing I witnessed you do was rip someone in half,
I didn't rip any person in half. I ripped a doll in half.
which proceeded to rip a person in
He
half.
didn't know. He
Yeah,
didn't
how was I
know.
supposed to know that?
Do you know what fucking voodoo dolls are?
No!
We're trolls.
We're not
They don't
from
have
your
that on
planet.
your planet.
Not that I know.
They do actually have
Chuckle
voodoo dolls.
voodoo.
Yeah.
Not that I know. Do I look like a clown?
The weird thing is the clown, you would actually know what voodoo dolls are. You know that Jade Bloods usually don't have them, which is weird. Choco voodoos are normally a specific type of purple blood magic.
And you should say that to back me up.
Yeah, I said we have chuckle voodoos.
So then you know what that doll was.
Not how it looks in that form. Okay, it was a little off-putting, a little fresh, a little different. Cut him some slack. Okay,
All
we
I've-
started this game.
All I've
How are you
seen
supposed to
in
know?
courtrooms is that the cast of subjugators use some kind of magic that they call chuckle voodoos, but that doesn't. They've
He
never
doesn't
seen it.
know what that is.
I don't
He's
know that-
not a purple blood.
The guy who died is a jade blood. That
What does
doesn't
that
add
mean?
up. The jade bloods cannot. I gesture back to Zedria. What blood are you? Because
Be
my blood.
positive.
What?
Be positive.
Be positive about what?
Be positive about life. Be positive about your friends. Be positive about everything.
B positive is in fact a human blood type.
What do you mean? Whoa! What do you mean type?
I learned that from Gacy.
It is a genetic thing. It's the DNA
hand.
of the individual. I hand you my hand.
I slash my wrist and pour blood in your hand.
What happens? How does that mix?
Ah,
I was just giving you a handful of my blood. And I was gonna say, what am I?
if you mix red and if you mix red and indigo, you get like a weird purple.
Stop mixing our blood. What? No, use your human knowledge.
It becomes a nice kind of purpley cobalt paint.
Beautiful.
I
Cobalt is blue.
touch it.
immediately stop talking as I'm inspired, and I go to walk over and start painting again with the new blood.
Gacy,
I smack my lips and follow you.
Hey, little V.
Yes.
I'm going to be drawing you. This one you're going to have purple blood and a lot more purple features. What changes, DM?
Do you actually want to have this affect him?
I am curious, and it is inspiring.
I'll give him blood. I trust Gacy because he has yet to lie to me.
Yes. I'm curious of what will happen. I'm inspired.
I got a lot of
very
blood
good.
to give, buddy.
When you paint him as purple, my dear friend, if you don't resist with a mind check, his art is probably higher than your mind, I think. Let me actually check.
My mind is 99.
He will... Actually, you're pretty close. So you could resist it if you want to.
I have no reason to resist.
Cool. Well, for the moment, your blood turns purple, your skin darkens, your mind darkens, and you hear a bunch of horrible laughter in your head. And you feel kind of angry and happy at the same time.
Yo.
Dark carnival, brother.
Why is my blood purple now? I'm
It is
angry,
temporary.
but not.
We're even closer now.
Is this what you are? Oh God! Did you change my blood type?
No, I didn't do anything.
No, Casey. This is.
He was just kind of like horrified. It's like, what the fuck is going on?
I touch my skin. I look at my hands. I look at my blood.
Your blood's pretty purple, but it also has the texture of paint.
Where's my
My paint, the blood paint?
Yes, his blood now has the texture of paint and is purple.
I gotta sit down. I sit down. Oh God,
Papa squat.
I hear things.
Do you want to go back?
It's okay.
This is interesting. Hold on. What do I hear, God?
You hear a bunch of voices in your head. They sound similar in vein. One moment. Please messaging me. They feel a little similar in aggression to the fucking voices you heard earlier when you had the items, but these sound less directly evil and more just generically malicious. Like they're having fun screaming in your head and making you crazy.
Like a party.
This
all
is
the time.
this is similar to the curse, but that oh God, they want me to hurt things, but they just.
While the blood is pouring out of your hand, it slowly lightens back into indigo, and they lose hold of your head.
Okay, I'm gonna step out for a sec. That was a lot. I'm also gonna check on how those things are going out there. So I'll be right back.
Right. Are you good?
It's gone
Littleby?
now.
Is his color back to normal?
Yes.
It looks like it.
Is his skin color back to normal?
Wait, his
Maybe.
skin changed too?
Yeah,
Yeah,
darkened.
Darker.
His skin color darkened and lightened in different places to almost give him like a clown aesthetic.
Oh.
Interesting. How
Is this what they call
yeah.
gene splicing?
Yes, I believe that would be the closest thing that I just did. I didn't put any power into it. I wanted to see what the temporary cause would be. I didn't
Huh.
know that the mixture of me and you, at least our bloods, I look to the clown, would make
Hmm?
us more like her. Or him. I don't know your gender.
What?
Him.
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 Don't let the long hair fool you.
Understood.
It's alright, little V. Even if it was forever, being a clown isn't that bad. And as long as you drink enough sober, you don't have to pay attention to the voices.
Wait a minute. What?
What?
You drink sober?
What? I
Okay.
mean, meditation.
I will say this: at this point, currently, throughout the game, all of you hear in your heads, honk, and then you hear explosions on the moon.
Oh.
What did you do?
You get a text from AZ.
Well, I look at the AZ text.
I'll bring the clown back soon. Shit worked out.
Is he okay? Ask him if he's
I
okay.
respond, is he okay?
There's a crash outside, maybe 80 feet from the house.
I get up and I sprint.
Yeah, I start running.
I go to walk over. I investigate out of curiosity.
You hobble over.
Yeah.
Wait for me.
You need help.
Very good.
Yeah,
as you all
appreciate
skedaddle
the
out
help.
there, you see so you guys, I'm not sure how much of this you would have seen, but you see the clown sitting in a broken wooden box covered in inert runes, and he is covered in he's got like a bunch of like branded runes on his body, and he's just kind of sitting there weakly going, honk.
I'm gonna run over to him. I'm gonna hold him in my arms. Brother.
You put
Oh,
your,
like, are you okay?
you put your brother in your sprite?
Bro,
No,
that
it's his bro.
I was gonna say that's a weird metal, but yeah.
You're alive.
bro, they're cunts, all of them.
I'm so sorry.
That is the
Oh,
first time
God.
I've heard that thing speak profanity. I'm worried.
That's your
We need to get him
sprite?
some help. We need to get him some
Motherfucker.
help.
Motherfucker, honk!
Mama Pun is, I'm on my way, dearie.
I'm on my way.
Very good. Well, as you feed the clown, the color returns to his cheeks, and he goes, "Oh, motherfucker, thank you."
Here's how much he heals.
See? Oh, fuck, thanks. Oh, God. Bro, you're my world. I love you, mama.
And I love you too, sweetheart. If you need anything else, just let me know.
He looks at you, bro. He's like, they used me. They used me.
What did they do?
What did
to
they
you,
make you do?
sweetheart?
Bro, he chained me too. He chained me in a box, and he carved a bunch of runes on me, and he pushed me into the moon, and then the moon started zapping me because it didn't want me getting in, and then he snuck in while it was busy zapping me.
He holds or Mama Pun holds his head to her like chest. Is like, "You're all right, baby. You're safe now."
I'm so sorry, bro. I'll never let you go ever again.
You get a text from AZ with just a thumbs up.
I respond to
Fucking
AZ with, AZ, what the fuck?
He sends, clowns are hard to kill.
Bro.
That's not... What did you do?
Oh, I just, there was some stuff in the moon that they weren't using, so I went to go yoink it, but I couldn't get in because the moon would kill me, so I made it hit him instead. But he's a clown. Clowns don't die.
Clowns don't die.
I think
why
that's
not?
true.
Little V fiercely tapping on his fucking
Yeah.
iPad. Doesn't break.
Well, it's a mechanic of the game. It's kind of like spears pierce armor, guns shoot at ranged. Clowns just don't die.
Alarming, but good information.
Yeah.
Lazuli,
It's the weakest sprite, but he pretty much can't die unless you're trying really hard.
according to AZ, Lazuli, clowns, I don't know if you mean specifically the sprite, but those of your blood type, I believe, or at least the subjugulators themselves, can't die for some reason.
Oh yeah, bro. Clowns never die. The laughter lives on.
You knew this?
Well, it's kind of like common knowledge.
Clowns are immune to death. Didn't you know, retard?
Duh.
Wow. Okay.
Powerful beings they are. Scary.
I'm learning more about the trolls as we talk about them. Okay, god dang.
Yes, consider it an
Humans
informational.
kinda suck.
What?
I was just saying humans kind of suck. We're just kind of like normal ass people.
You guys have nothing different about you? No powers?
I gestured
or
at Gacy.
anything?
Then what is this?
That does not happen on Earth.
How do you know?
He's a fucking homunculus. He's not real. He's a lizard person.
I saw your room. Your room was video games.
Yes, we have video games. That's not magic. That's technology.
That's all your room is. Do you know anything about biology?
Yes.
I know you do.
It's very, very angry.
I only really know what Surgeon Simulator taught me.
The what?
It's a game. And what
I
Nana Yaga
figured
taught
as
me, but he has a realization that he just lived with a magical being for his entire life, and he realized, oh, wait. Yeah, no, that actually checks out.
So now I'm right. Okay.
Hey, I did not say that.
What?
I
You said it
didn't say you
checks.
were right.
You said it checks out. What checks out?
That maybe magic
You're
can
right.
exist, but
Casey's right here.
I give the tiniest pathetic little wave because I'm dying.
Speaking of,
Zedria's holding you up.
Lazuli. Gacy, I look to Gacy and I consider my thoughts. I put a hand on his shoulder. Is my friend. So, he is your friend too. Didn't you mention you had quite a few, vitality cubes?
Oh.
You and I are tougher than the rest of them. They could use them more.
I'll walk over to him. I'll look him up and down, and I'll get really close to his face and look really deep into his eyes.
I take off my glasses and you just look very deeply. Yeah.
You see the eyes of an artist, tired, disheveled, and just dark.
Significantly too high def. It's like like when those fucking the overly detailed like Adventure Gumball or fucking Misadventures of Flapjack.
Yeah.
You also see with your close inspection, Gacy, faint, very large lip prints on his forehead.
That's true. Okay, I'll take out a vitality cube. We're forehead to forehead, and I'll just press it onto your forehead.
Oh,
Here.
Thank you. How much
I'll
does a
s-
vitality cube heal again?
Each one of them heals 100.
I'll take a step back and put my hand on your shoulder.
Let's fucking go.
And he,
277, baby, out of 700.
You're better than you were before.
friends.
yeah, you were at what, 4?
I was at 6. Now I'm at 277. I'm thriving now.
Zedra, let's go.
Actually, you have quite a lot of what are they? Grist.
Yes.
Lazuli, do I be nice?
Well, you just said he's your friend.
I know I said he's my friend. He is my friend. I also need to consider that if we continue to fight things like we did on the other planet that don't give us grist, we may be close to more of those enemies in the future. Because that's what was on my planet when I fought them and did not gain grist. And my planet is currently under siege, and as far as I know, if we keep going through the gates, we'll get back to my planet.
Then probably save what you're going to have, then.
I pull out my vitality d6.
Well, if you have a lot of grist, and I mean a lot, you could make this into a card in the punch Siladex thing, and then make a bunch of these. These heal you a significant amount, but you can only use them once every 6 increments of time if you get a 6.
One of the vitality cubes I have, I just mixed with a bed where I sleep in, and it heals me, significantly more. I've recently painted the massive 6 bed, and I planned on mixing the 2 with grist.
Well, this thing, whenever you use it, I got a 6 when I rolled it. It was about 6 times as effective as a vitality cube.
Okay, so if that's the case, save it.
It's reusable infinitely. It just has a cooldown. I've already used mine. But if you have the grist, you can make this into a card and then make another one.
I give a nod. How much grist does it cost to copy this?
Exactly what are you trying to copy? Because here's the thing. If you have the card, it's different, but you'd have to make the card of the original item.
That's what
if you
he's
have it.
asking, to make the card of the item.
Cool. To make the card of the item, it's free. You just have to have the item and a card, and you just print it with this Punch Siladex. Or Punch Design X.
I've got a card. I've got 12 cards. I haven't carded it. Oh wait, no, I've got 11 cards. I've carded the bed.
I will hand it to you.
And say, mine's already on cooldown for the next 5. It went down to 5 at least. So that's a long time. If you could make one for yourself now, we could actually get progress done without you dying. And everyone else who is here, if they have the grist, can use your card to make them, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. How much does it cost to make?
While you guys are doing that, I'm going to look over at Dave and summon him to another room.
Hi.
Hi.
Alrighty.
The
So
kids
go
are
on.
kissing again.
All right. So go ahead and tell me the exact stats of the item you're trying to make, because I have to fucking figure out the exact cost.
Jimmy, he's just trying to make the... He's going to punch the vitality d6 and then print the vitality d6.
Okay. If you punch the Vitality D6 and then print the Vitality D6, the cost will start at 12,000. It is quite expensive to produce.
Nope, don't got that.
I shrug.
Well, there's our only opportunity for it.
Well, other than that, would you both like to go through the dungeon that I've made with the rules in place?
Let's see if Dave and Zendria come back from their conversation.
I probably should rest before I go into a dungeon.
I will let you know out of character. It does take 2 scenes to go through. I
So
can't
that would
really
be like our
say that.
entire thing.
Yeah, I can't really say it in character because other than it takes a long time to go through the dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
I think rather than go through the dungeon, we should progress.
I'm just simply saying because it gives build crest, and that seems to be what we need at the moment.
Yes, but I think the monster is out on my planet and we need to destroy it. And I need to destroy it. Whether or not you come with is up to you.
I will come with and give aid.
Hmm.
I don't know if my ability to paint can carry over, but I will do what I can. Because I know
It's
that I
worth
can
a shot.
change. I know that I can change my world on a whim. I look at the massive towers at a difference that are fighting each other. I almost want to build one that's stronger than the both of them, force them to work together, try to settle their differences, but I don't have the life or the army to keep up with all of that yet. So,
I shrug.
good experience.
Nothing that we have fought has stopped us before.
I think we'll be fine.
Perhaps
Especially if the other two help us.
Perhaps resting. Well, they don't seem to care for me, as you can tell.
Yeah, but if we ask really nicely, maybe.
I was very nice.
Yeah, but you're kind of like scary looking and stuff.
Thank you.
Do you take it as a compliment or do you get offended by it? Like,
That was nice of him to say.
He's big and strong and intimidating.
You're absolutely right, and I'm fly as fuck.
Goodbye, Albie.
Goodbye, Albie.
I wanted to ask, on one of the fights that I managed to see you do, you were like, what's the way to best say this? You were mobility inclined, and you were limited with your ability to run from any enemy to fight them. Do you need help with that?
What? No, I was just choosing to be slow.
Okay.
They were weak. I wanted to challenge myself.
I flipped my witch's broom. I was gonna say if you wanted this or not.
A broom?
I sit on it. It floats.
Oh, a witch!
Yeah, a witch's broom.
Interesting. I move 10 speed around you in a circle.
I follow you at 12 speed while on the broom.
You're a little. Oh, is the broom 12 speed and you're not?
I'm speed 10. The broom is speed 12.
The broom is whatever your speed is plus 2.
Yeah.
Seems you and I are similarly fast. I didn't expect you to be fast. How strong are you? I hit you. I'm going to do it again and do as much damage as it takes to deal 1 damage to him.
So you need to deal. Let me go over to.
Like Ed and Eddie's sumo sound effect slap you upside the head.
You need to do 411 damage to do 1 point of damage to me.
That is less than half my power.
Yeah.
You see me like charge up the chop and go to backhand you, and then as I can see your skin begin to rumble from the force of my fist, I go, oh, and I slow down dramatically.
Well, you're not as strong as me.
No.
Zendria and Dave comes back to the room. Or
Yeah,
the outside, rather, because everybody's outside.
And Dave witnesses that. He's just like,
No.
holy shit, what were you trying to do to
No,
him?
we're on the inside. We went
Yeah.
to
Oh yeah, when big outside.
Out of blatant curiosity, would 160 do anything to you with Deadly One?
No. Do you want to just stab me? And I'm like, what is that? What are you doing?
160 damage or 160 d6?
160 d6.
I was gonna say, Jibs, 160 d6 versus 160 damage.
My mistake.
with
160
Deadly.
d6 with Deadly One and Burn One.
Deadly 1.
No.
Okay.
God damn.
If you rolled perfectly average, no. So go ahead, just stab me. Come on.
Okay, I'll fucking roll it.
You guys really?
What? Dave comes out. Why are you about to hit him? You see him run me through the knife. We're bonding.
So you're
my
not trying to kill
God.
each other, right?
Let's
They're
see.
measuring-
They're fine.
Let's see.
I'm cool with this. I want to see who's on
Yeah,
top.
do you just see? Where do you stab me? Come on, be creative.
Be be creative. You are. I go to punch you. It pushes you against the wall, and I do like a pulling back my fist. It pulls you, and then I punch you back into the chest.
Actually, I can go ahead and tell you what happens, because something happens that neither of you are aware of. The weapon itself freezes before it hits him.
I look at the weapon.
I also look at the weapon,
It stops before it hits him, as though it just can't move anymore. No matter how hard you push, the weapon will not get closer to Little V.
I reach out to grab the weapon.
I can't hit you. I can't hit you.
I'm just that strong.
Yeah. Damn.
I reach out to grab the weapon. Does it do anything? God?
Just when you grab the weapon, it's just a weapon.
Oh.
I meld it with my arm.
When you meld it with your arm, it's just a weapon.
Oh yeah, by the way, Jibs, you see your weapon disintegrate into my body. And my arm takes on the features of your weapon.
Okay. Your arm gains. Are you ready?
Sure.
Uses fighting instead of the weapon stat. Area 1, deadly 1, pull 1, push 1, pierce 1, burn 1.
What the hell?
30d6.
You get the Throngler of the North Star.
Oh my God.
This thing has some utilitarian uses. And then I hand it back to you after from my arm. And then I turn to Dave. I was just testing to see how strong each other are.
I give a nod.
He's as fast as me, which is impressive. The only
Okay.
person I know who can match my level of power is Lazuli.
I start flexing.
I flex
Honk.
with you.
Honk.
We're both very
Honk.
fucking honking.
Every fucking flex is a soft honk.
By the way, remember those clown shoes you gave me?
Uh-huh.
Well, yeah, but you...
Let me tell them.
Lazuli, you look down at my feet. I'm still wearing your clown shoes, but they're made of metal now.
Oh shit, nice eyes, bro.
Every step he takes is clang honk, clang honk.
Like, honk. Like, honk.
Yes. But yes, we were going to decide to proceed, but you two were gone. Where'd you go?
We had to
We had
clean up the kitchen from breakfast. I was helping Mama Pun. I promised I'd help her clean up, and so Zedria wanted to help as well.
I am hungry.
I mean, Mama Pun, you think we can make up some more breakfast before we head out?
Well,
Well,
Coyote
sure
basically
thing.
lunges the spear at you. Have a weenie!
I eat it off the spear, and then I stop. My mouth is open, my tongue is out, and then I close my eyes, take a step back.
It's a cursed
notice-
spear.
You notice for just a split second, right as you're about to take a bite, the runes start climbing on the wiener right before you bite it. They stop whenever you retreat.
You're trying to poison
It
me.
kind of like flinches at you and goes, "Damn it!"
I just grab one of the weenies and just rip it off. I don't see what the problem is.
Cool.
I just go to eat it.
I grab your wrist.
Did you not see it just get covered in runes? Drop that!
Fine.
The cursed weenie.
I look at the cursed weenie.
It's got some runes burned into it, but they look just like little char marks.
What's wrong with it?
Do you not...
I read the runes.
It says MSG headache.
MSG headache. If you eat that and you die, that's on you.
I give you a thumbs up. I'll just paint another me.
What?
You go to eat the hot dog?
Yeah, fuck it.
Cool. When you consume the weenie, it tastes really good.
Yeah, I get an MSG headache.
Yeah, you will get one later. No worries.
Nice. I'm feeling
It was really good.
As you go to eat it, whenever your fucking mouth You see some like green vapor leave his mouth, and all you hear is
I didn't even
like a
hear
little
it.
soul left his
You cut
weenie
out.
It went ah.
as the soul left the weenie.
Mama Pond does double check. Do you guys want some breakfast?
I am very hungry. Yes, the last thing I had was very expired chicken.
Do you have
Well,
troll
that just-
chip pancakes?
All right.
If you tell me what it is, I can make it.
I like crack my neck. Well, if we're going to be leaving soon, does anybody want me to paint them anything? A weapon, armor, an item, while we're all together.
That sounds like a bad idea. If you're going to help me
Cosmetics.
fight my boss, monster thing, you're really going to just lose more blood?
Well, I go to the I go to the small bed. I card that with the card it's in. I go to the big bed, the surgical one. I card that as well. I've got healing supplies, at least in this form. I also have to check with the dungeon keeper to see what they've gathered.
Well, I
And
think...
as long
Oh, go on, Dave.
and as long this is Mama Pond.
Oh, Mama
As
Pond.
long as I'm here, I can heal him every now and then.
Speaking of, shouldn't you be not here because of the war?
Well, they borrowed us just for help in case, anything was going weird, or if you guys needed any help, they'll come and get us if there's anything serious. Don't worry.
Hmm.
Very well.
This is a side quest.
Ah, yes. No, wait a minute. I remember. Mother Pawn. I require to speak to you in private.
What?
Alrighty, is this serious?
Yes.
You
Let's
need
don't
to
have
seek
secret-
help, baby.
Don't do anything strange to my mother. I'm watching you.
Wow. Real prejudice, aren't you? I have
mean,
never
he is
once
very
been rude to a
protective.
carapacian despite being held at gunpoint.
Damn it! Never mind. Continue.
Chimney dies.
Quote you trying to wring Gigi's neck.
Yes, he had me at gunpoint.
He was
Opens the
still
door,
polite.
shoves minigun in my chest. You're coming with me. Wait, you're not the player.
It's not his
Well,
fault. He's just holding it. And I was just holding him.
Wow. We were holding each other. Mutual understanding.
All right. Well, while you go to talk, I'm going to ask everybody. Does anybody want anything before we leave together as a family?
I do, actually. Something very, very simple. I want you to paint me a sun. On my back.
Oh, on your back.
Mhm.
I tap through the to the fucking canvas on this or directly on you.
On my cloak.
I give you a nod.
Is it a boy or a girl? What color hair? What kind of horns? No, like the thing in the sky. Ah, my artistic vision is ruined.
Son, how
Yeah.
big do you want his boobs?
Yeah.
I'm a commissioned artist. I promise. Plus $5 per cup size. Go on Honkaroos, 3 for $5.
I'm gonna fucking do that.
Who told you?
I've told you to do that for years. I hate drawing big tits. Upcharge. No.
Plus $5 per freak fetish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah,
pay the freak tax.
I paint the sun as requested on your back.
Ooh.
The thumbs up.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Dave, do you want to match?
Yeah, I'll match. I can match it.
That is not who she asked.
But Gacy wants it too.
Okay,
Yeah,
Dave,
cool.
do you want to match?
Yeah,
Oh, you
I'll
guys
match,
take-
and she asked Dave, and I go, I can match him if you want to.
Cool. The three of you somehow. I'm not sure how Gacy's going to do it because it's supposed to be on your back.
Dave wants to put it
No,
on.
it's
You
very
take his
simple.
shirt off.
I take my shirt off.
It's not rocket science, Shifty.
He's the painter. How's he
How's he
painting
gonna
his
paint
own
back?
Take the shirt off.
How is he going to paint his own
How
back?
is Gacy, the painter, going to paint his own
Oh,
back?
He
Take
just
Okay,
has to
directly
use a
on my back.
mirror.
It's
No.
easy.
it's
I
on her
look at-
cloak. If
Yeah,
he's
her-
going to do the same thing, he can take his shirt off and paint on the shirt.
Listen, if it's directly on my back,
okay,
I
you're
look at a
painting it on your
mirror
shirt.
that's
Good.
pointing behind me and another mirror pointing at my
You're
back.
entertaining
I
the
paint
wrong
on-
notion for too long, Jibs.
Good.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna keep entertaining this. I
Because
paint.
the reason is that he said back, not shirt.
Oh
I
my!
thought he meant his actual back.
Yeah,
No, he just
I'll-
paints it. He just paints it on the
If I'm
wall, and
doing
then like
this
nice and
on
wet,
my
and then
back,
puts his back
I
against the wall.
No, if I'm doing it on my back, I draw a self-painting of myself while looking at myself through the mirrors at my back, and I draw the symbol of the sun on my back. Do I switch places?
Gacy. Yes, you would. Gacy, my dear friend.
Yes.
You are currently drawing the black symbol on everybody's shit, right? Or on
Yeah.
the two of theirs and shit.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes, Dave does
You got-
agree to put it on his little lapel.
You guys see, the two of you guys see all three of them put what looks like a very strange cult symbol of a black sun with a bunch of runes around it.
I read the runes.
You read the runes. Praise the endless. Praise the unending.
Oh, God.
Not good.
What do you do? Do you know what that says?
What?
You're not even in the room. You're with Mama
I
Pawn
never
and Kita.
left. I was not told I left.
All
I
right.
thought you
so-
were going to talk with Mama Pawn.
so
That's all you
you-
matters. You'll
yeah.
see it in a second on all their
Yeah.
backs.
Yeah.
No, you see that and just when we went through the dungeon, let's just say we had a life-altering experience and we managed to barely make it out alive because of either spirits or cheating. Enemies that were way above our level manifested.
And now you're in a cult, or what is this?
I got inspiration and I made a massive black hole, and it
It
ate
was a
the enemies.
beautiful.
It was so
beautiful.
cool.
It was beautiful, and I'm drawing the black hole to commemorate basically the fact that we're alive.
This is our bonding.
Oh,
You had your bonding moment. Give us ours.
no shame, brother. Keep it up. That's beautiful.
You want one too?
Can I? Can I have one?
If you want,
Yeah.
you want it.
On my back too, because now we're all best friends.
All right, yeah, I'll paint on your back or the shirt.
Hmm.
Because I guess I put mine on my back and I switch places with myself.
Should totally put it over his missing eye.
Do you want it over
Oh.
your missing eye?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, cool. I put it over your missing eye.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Thank you. It's beautiful.
Leslie,
Yes.
my dear friend, you know the voices that you keep hearing because of the mace?
Yeah.
They stop when the fucking painting is done. And then I will go ahead and tell you this. You guys see how the black fucking sun imagery and iconography, the moment the runes are in place and the fucking shit's on their eye, you see their blacked out, fucked up eye roll around in the socket. Now it has multiple different irises that are all blinking differently and then goes back to being black.
Oh.
Is that normal?
Feels
Leslie,
a
my
little
friend,
itchy.
the voices are now quiet.
I don't like that.
What's wrong?
Is everything okay?
Well, I was hearing voices for a very long time, but it seems your little painting has cured them.
Isn't that a good thing then?
It was like oddly comforting, I'd say, honestly. I'm not used to not having them. So I
Welcome to
can't-
the life taking Adderall.
This is human Adderall?
Basically, so do you know what mental health is?
You know what mental health is?
No.
Okay, so
I know what ego death is.
do you
Oh
know
my
the
fucking
deep
God.
down darkies?
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, what we do on Earth is we talk to people who have gone to school to like help us like not be so deep down darky, and sometimes we have to take medicine to not be so deep down darky. Sometimes voices are part of that, and so they give us things like, for one example, Adderall and that helps us function.
Oh.
There's
Well.
also
Help.
Zoloft.
I just cut in. It doesn't help.
Well, whatever you did apparently helped a lot. Thank you, I guess.
You're welcome. You had like several eyes there for a moment too.
Um,
Do you want me to draw you yourself with an eye?
no. No.
You like your lack of eye?
It's a good reminder.
Okay.
Thank.
Little V, do you want one too? Not the eye.
Am I here or am I not here? What's happening?
No,
I
I thought you
imagine
were
you
gone.
are here.
Yeah, you probably saw this and just kind of stayed for a moment. Was like, hang on a minute.
Yeah, that's what I said. And then everyone said, no, which is it,
Yeah,
God?
I'm imagining you're here, unless God says no.
I said I was, and I was told no, so I want to know.
God,
Okay, so what
can we
we
get a rain
did
check
was
on this?
Little V and Mama Pawn went to another room to speak. During that time, Gacy drew the suns on all three of us. Little V, Mama Pawn comes back into the room and sees all the suns on our backs, and then he sees Gacy drawing the sun on
Leslie's
Leslie.
eye.
Yes. So
So I
that's
guess
what
have the
happened.
conversation first, then, and then you can come back in the middle of me finishing I, and the conversation of that.
Let's fucking go. I didn't expect it to turn out like this. All right.
That is you for every game that has been run in this.
Black hole sun,
Yeah,
won't you come?
Because here's the thing: there's certain
Won't
shit
you
I
in
absolutely
the
expect and I
rain?
see coming weeks early. There's certain shit you guys spring on me randomly where I'm just like, are y'all on fucking crack? Let's go.
We had to get matching tattoos.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Well,
My head
they got
hurts.
theirs on their shirt. I got mine on my back. You got yours on your eye.
Yeah.
It's the thought that counts.
Yeah.
Do you want to do the conversation with Mama Pawn?
I'm still waiting. The guy who does the scene transitions and says what's happening has not said what's happening.
I was waiting for
what's
their
the
thing to
smart
get done.
decision?
Oh my
Yeah,
lord.
go ahead. Y'all in there.
Okay, wherever we are,
The
I
kitchen.
will. Okay, wherever we are, I will quarter off and make sure no one else is in the room, and then pull up the iPad.
I heard of you before when you were mentioned by the White King. I believe you're important.
Well, I mean, I do help everyone and, help raise everyone on Prospect and Durst.
I pull out a revolver.
Do you
And
recognize
what-
this?
Mama Pawn.
Do I?
That is a revolver that the king has been toting around for a little while.
I mean, I have seen it around Prospect, or is it the Prospect or Durst King?
It's
I don't
Prospect
know.
King.
Okay, I have
Biggerman.
seen. I mean, has Mama Pawn seen it? I don't know.
You've seen it you've seen it in the king's possession. The White King owns a gun almost identical.
Okay, I have seen this in the king's possession.
Are you familiar with the king's the chum handle, as the humans call it, as you Carapacians call it?
I don't think we communicate in the same way, do we? Do we?
Yes.
You do.
Then yeah, I think she'd have.
She's just
Yes,
not with the times, man.
So I
Hey,
hold
Mama
out my
Pawn.
iPad and I pull up Trollian and I tap Biggerman.
And I say, so that is, you're familiar that you can confirm that is the king, yes?
I believe so.
Okay.
I pull the iPad back. You see me swipe through a bunch of things. I set it back down, and you see a business ledger, and you see Biggerman bought one of this weapon and one cartridge.
So, I think your king is going to kill himself?
Well, what's the date on that transaction?
Very old.
Well,
Like 6 cycles ago, yeah.
I mean, he may have had a change of heart and just kept it. I can't really speak for him.
Well, these cartridges cannot simply be made normally. Supposedly they're very hard to come by, and this weapon, it allows you to be put on the same footing, so to say, as whatever you fight. So if he shot himself with it, he would be attacking himself and his weaknesses with his own strength. So basically, it's like the best chance of killing anyone or anything. So either he's saving that for himself for some reason, or he's planning on killing something stronger than, or as, around as strong or stronger than himself.
I mean, that does sound like sound logic, but the king's pretty strong.
I've been informed as such, yes, but this implies that the king is going to shoot himself. Is that not bad?
Well, I mean, if it does what you say, he would not necessarily be dead, would he? It would just equal out.
So it doesn't balance the odds and ends. It makes up for any difference. So let's say let's say I shot you. I don't know how strong you are, but if I'm correct, I'm massively stronger than you. If I shot you with this, your physical abilities would go up and mine would go down to make it like a 50-50 chance. So let's say he was so overwhelmingly defensive that he could just eat one of these bullets and nothing would happen. Well, shooting himself with this gun would make it so that it could happen.
Need to pee. Be right back.
Okay.
Don't miss.
Yeah.
Don't fall in.
So
I need to check with.
if I shot myself with this, I'd have a better chance at killing me than with my own weapons. But either way, it's irrelevant to me. I'm informing you because you're supposed to be important.
Oh, okay. I thought you were asking if I really knew how this worked, and honestly, it's kind of hard to wrap my head around.
Either way, your king might kill himself.
Gotcha. Thank you for letting me know. I will check on him as promptly as I can to make sure this little boo can do his best in his position.
I scroll up. He also bought a backup wife. And a
Well.
cloning chamber.
She does look a little concerned. She's just like, okay.
I
might
probably
need to
should have
take
included that into
therapist
the
again.
context.
Yeah, that may have been a little helpful.
He
Yeah,
bought a
let's
gun with
write
one
this-
cartridge, a backup wife, and a cloning chamber. All those combined paints a different picture.
Now I may need to write this down so I can contact his therapist again and see if we need to take some further steps.
We need to get him some Adderall.
Either way, I'm supposed to be on your side, according to your king. So him dying is not good?
Well, no, if he dies, then our game ends, and I believe we lose.
That's information I didn't have.
And I am correct in this, correct?
Oh yeah, if the white king if either king dies, the game ends.
Yeah. Okay. So it would be in our best interest that our king does not die.
I'm glad
You
I
are
brought
on
this
our
up, then.
side, correct?
I don't know.
Well, don't you want to win, honey?
Are you the winning side?
We're trying to be.
So is every other side.
Well, yes, but theirs just seems a little bit more stubborn with themselves because I guess they're just a little scared is all.
I've spoken to Explosion Man, Modern Major, whatever. I've spoken to Biggerman, and I have spoken to entities that have been here throughout. It's a little difficult to piece what side I should take.
Well, I know you'll come to your senses and choose what you really feel like you need to believe in, but if you do want to talk about, being on Prospect's side, I'm always here. I don't know everything, but I know generally we are the good side.
Aha.
It's a bit racist.
They're just a little rude over indoors. I try my best with them, but they just seem a little angry.
Right. You do know what a troll is, right?
Well, you're in front of me, aren't you, darling?
No, but I mean like beyond what I am as a person. Our species is war incarnate. We grow up to conquer.
Yes, and how much does Mama Pond know about trolls, I guess?
Not a lot. The Dursites don't really know much about the players at all. They just know that they exist and they are not carapacians.
Okay. Mainly, I just understand that you guys are players. I don't really know much more about what happens before the game.
Well, I know nothing of humans, but trolls conquer and kill forever. That's what we do. So, I'm not pledging my allegiance or anything, but you must understand that the Dursite logic is usually closer to what we do as a species.
And I can understand if you feel that way based off of what you were growing up with. Well, yes. But I would just say consider taking time to really know both sides before you make a decision.
Well, from the way I see it, we are both out of time and have infinite time.
I am back.
The game is a
Welcome back
fickle
from the
bitch.
pissing.
I can agree with that. Well, either way, that is all the information I have for you.
Thank you for updating me, sweetheart.
Yes. Could we make food?
Yes, I was just about to start working on that.
She's been just making food all morning.
What you want, sweetheart?
Oh, I get to choose?
Yes. I'm pretty skilled in the culinary art.
Biscuits and gravy.
You want sausage gravy, chocolate gravy?
Chocolate gravy?
What?
You never heard of chocolate gravy?
No.
Mushroom gravy.
There's okay, you guys got to get educated.
I'm from the north.
True.
I'm from norther than him.
Chocolate gravy and biscuits.
I'm on
is
the
so
border
delicious.
of Canada.
Oh my god.
So am
I
I.
am. Yeah, I'm to the
I know-
left of New York. If you
I
need to
am-
know the location.
I have never asked, and I've never, I guess, like heard
He's a
anything in
Pittsburghian.
conversation like this. Okay,
Do
gotcha.
you know where Pittsburgh is? It's to the left of New York. There you go. That's where I am.
Okay. Okay. Yes, chocolate gravy is a thing, and it's a sweet gravy that you put on biscuits.
No
and
shit, it's a sweet
Yeah.
gravy.
Is it chocolate? Is it real
Yes.
chocolate?
It is real chocolate. It's kind of like a savory kind of chocolate,
I want it. Give
I
it
want
to me.
it.
and it's usually like warm and thicker. It's yeah. You eat it
want,
for breakfast.
I want sausage gravy. I don't know, humans and chocolates. Carapacians.
All right. And do you have any preference on any of these runes or anything? I know Coyote's just you freaked out a little bit when he offered you some.
Because his
He has
his lance
denied
is
my
cursed.
sausage.
I am in a private room.
I'll make sure that
Because-
I'll give you.
Because his lance is cursed.
He was in charge of sausage duty, so
You're
I'll
telling
whip
me
you up some more. Don't worry.
Thank you. I'm going to go back to them now.
All right, honey. I'll be in here and I'll call for when it's finished.
Thank you.
You walk back.
Ask them if they want anything as well.
I will ask.
Go ask your sibling.
I walk away. And then I see fucking Gacy step away from Lazuli, and then the eye.
Yeah, and
What?
then us in mid conversation about
What happened? What?
I turn around and look at you.
I look
Hey.
at you.
What happened?
They have the tattoo on their face.
Yeah,
You can read the
does-
runes.
The cycle, all hail the and. What? You're trying. What's happening?
This little dude's giving out free paintings, so I got one on my eye.
We're bonding.
so,
We're becoming friends.
Yeah.
You want one?
Do you know what
Yeah.
it says?
No.
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 It says something to the effect of all hail or give reverence to the endless cycle.
But
No, no,
Littlefi, get
no.
this.
It says praise the endless, praise the unending.
That's essentially. I'm.
Uh,
Yes.
I know you're ad-libbing. It just didn't say anything about a cycle.
that makes sense.
Well, what is unending? It's cyclical.
It praises the unending and praises the endless, but it lists them as though they were a name.
Okay, praise the. I give you that information instead.
Sorry.
Uh,
I gotta give context because the
don't-
language is weird.
Yeah, then never mind on what I said. I give you a shrug. Don't know what it means.
But it stopped all the voices in my head, so
did
now
what?
I can use my weapon, and it's not even a problem. The voices just stopped.
It stopped the voices in your head completely.
Yeah. They're gone. I'm cured. Everything is great.
Okay. So you're casting magic and you don't know what it does.
I'm not casting magic. So when we were in our dungeon, it counted us as 7 people, not 4. And it threw enemies that were way above our weight class. In a bit of a panic, we were aided by spirits of the deceased to empower ourselves. I took inspiration of the whole event, and I drew a black hole.
It was pretty dope.
Where did the
Yeah.
runes come from?
Honestly, just felt right.
Like you
That is
understand
the most.
that's like frightening, right?
That's like the most artistic thing. Honestly, it just felt
Yes.
right. I fucking feel you, dude. Just do shit for no reason because it just felt right.
It
Yes.
just feels
The
right.
muses have spoken to me.
Frightening how? The black hole or...
Well, as I've delved into by having my blood changed, which was also frightening, I had voices in my
Yeah.
head. That is to say that were I a subjugulator, or evidently, according to Lazuli here, the cast higher, I would have voices in my head. That is, that as biologically, that's what seems to happen. And you have silenced the voices in Lazuli's head. That,
guess
Yeah, it's like
that's,
Adderall.
that's concerning.
Are they gonna
Add
come
who?
back?
I don't know. Usually with Adderall, there's like a time limit, but I don't know how that one works.
It's kind of
Harold,
lonely in here.
Well, you've got us.
I can take the painting off if you want.
Oh.
Well, I've never seen or heard of one of his cast without their machinations. Many a court case that I've been privy to in my training and upbringing has had subjugulators sent on their tasks who are, for lack of a better term, mad. I fear you may have weakened him, or perhaps irrevocably changed him.
Maybe he's stronger now.
Do you
He'll be
feel
able to think
weaker,
more clearly.
stronger?
Yeah, what
Do
if they were
do
nerfed
I
with the
feel-
voices?
Do I feel any difference physically?
I got a question for you.
Okay.
Let me think.
DM's gotta think.
Let me think about how I want to phrase this. You feel as though you are the only thing leading your actions for the moment. So, think of it like this. You
So
were
it
a
is
puppet.
Adderall.
You were a puppet with a bunch of strings on you before. Now the strings are cut, but you're still able to move. Nobody is well, the strings aren't cut. Let me rephrase this. There were people above you pulling your strings. Now there is nobody, but the strings are still there waiting for somebody. That's the easiest way I could elaborate on your mental state. Nobody's in the pilot seat right now.
You're free.
Okay.
You have more control.
For
So,
now.
how would you describe that to me?
Well, I feel
guideless?
like it's lonely for now, but I definitely think a new friend will be coming to join my head soon. So I'm fine with leaving it. We can see what comes up.
I ponder upon the new friend you met.
Head vacant.
Why
Up
is
for
No
it?
sale.
thoughts.
Head
No
empty,
thoughts.
co-pilot seat ready.
Well, I mean, little Mama Pond came in there. Goddamn.
Is she with the gravy and biscuits? She
She's
came
still
with the
cooking.
gravy and biscuits. Oh,
She's making some for everybody, so she's taking her sweet time.
oh yeah.
But
If it is what-
Leslie, now do you feel like you have like more control now?
I guess. I guess I'm not really used to feeling what having control is like.
I have an
But
idea.
Hmm.
Lazuli,
Yes.
the mace, please.
Why?
If this broke your curse, that could be beneficial.
But I don't. It really sucked the last time you took the mace away from me.
The voices got louder, right?
Yeah.
You don't have voices anymore.
He can barely hear you right now because he's grabbing beef jerky, so he may need you to repeat what you're saying when he gets back.
Come on,
Beef
Lazuli,
jerky.
don't you want to see if you're cured?
Hmm.
That means
nom.
at that point you could use my gift for free and not have to worry about it.
Okay. I guess we can see.
I wait for Chimney.
I await for chimmings.
I wait for gravy and biscuits.
I'm so hungry.
Chocolate.
As we're waiting for our glorious DM to come back, Mama Pond comes back in with all of our breakfast so we
Oh,
can.
oh God.
Mm, I'm mowing down.
She made sure to make those troll chip pancakes for you, Leslie.
Oh my god. Is it in the shape of a clown? It has a little
Oh.
clown nose.
Ugh.
Of course.
Oh my
All right,
god.
DM's back.
Greetings, ethnicities. I'm back.
Your food heals, right?
Huh?
Her food heals, but she only has a certain use of that per day.
Yeah, she can just cook normal food, but she does have an ability that does like healing food, but that's only like once per person per scene.
Well, this should totally heal me.
Does Little V need healing?
I am injured.
Oh, then yes, it can heal you. Hang on.
Looks at the party. There are 2 people injured.
Like, I am wearing nice clothes. There's a lot of blood staining them.
A lot more
Yeah.
now because of the whole thing that you just went through earlier.
So,
So
Chimney,
that's how much you heal for
Was good.
Leo.
add
158.
add 158 to my token.
158. All right, give me a second.
And that was on top of the 100 from the cube earlier.
Gotcha.
Oh, while you're at it,
And
on my token, 277.
Plus 277 on you.
Yes.
and if this is still scene 1, Jibs, you've already gotten yours.
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
gotta figure out if the bed healed me at all. So
Wait.
Not yet. You guys haven't finished scene 1, and you stopped resting midway through scene 1.
I
for
know
some
because
reason.
I wanted to
Yeah, but
talk.
conversation's a free action, right? We still haven't used our scenes. He can still rest.
Yeah.
Conversation
I-
is a
well-
free action, but he's already stopped resting when he
Yeah.
started. He already
Yeah,
he already,
I
he'd already
wanted
burned
to-
the first half of the scene doing other shit, crafting.
I wanted to interact. Anyway,
I
so
Either
feel
way.
you.
Chimney, I removed the mace from Lazuli.
Unfortunately, it is stronger. You ain't removing shit.
We mean it's
You
stronger.
no. I mean the mace itself is stronger. Now you are unable to physically remove it from them.
How'd it get
And Leslie,
stronger?
did you need healing too?
Yes.
There you go, baby.
Thank you.
165.
That is what y'all are gonna have to figure out. But
So the mace-
the mace's connection to Lazuli is stronger, and the mace itself is stronger.
I tried
Fuck.
to pull that off like 30 minutes ago. That's worrying. I'm going to draw the only conclusion I can. So I can't remove the mace from Lazuli's possession. I could
Oh.
before. I could 30 minutes ago. Does the mace have any runes on it?
Oh, the mace has got tons of runes on
I
it.
read them.
And lo, the offering is held. The puppet without the strings is found.
Oh. I'm pretty sure what you just did to Lazuli was not good at
What do you
all.
mean?
but the voices stop.
The mace is talking about a puppet without strings.
Aren't
That's
we
how
all
I
puppets?
feel right now.
Yes, the mace, after you received that tattoo, that painting, whatever, is mentioning that it happened. It seems it's stronger now.
Isn't that a good thing?
No,
Yeah.
the
Why
cursed
not?
weapon getting stronger.
Well, what's necessarily the curse about it? It got rid of the voices.
There may be
Yeah.
something inside.
Everything's
The maze.
fine now.
As far as I'm aware, according to what AZ had explained, the weapon is a form of tug of war for power. Every one of these weapons in play, I would presume it includes Don Quixote, the pawn. If that lance is competing with this thing may be the current strongest, which could be problematic because if another weapon enters play that is also following the same curse, it will injure and make very bad things happen to the owner. Last time I tried to remove the mace from Lazuli, it about maybe it didn't about kill him, but he was not having.
Almost.
Yes, it almost killed him. Now the mace is not only stronger than me, which there are very few things in existence that seem to be stronger than me. I cannot budge it, and Lazuli's head is empty, for lack of a better term.
It's okay.
Leslie, do me a favor. Draw your
Okay.
mask.
Alright. I take it out.
What do you
Who
do?
talks?
What?
So here's
What?
my question. What happened? What are you doing?
I asked them to draw the mace.
Okay, so they take the mace out.
Yeah.
Cool. When you take the mace out, you feel that the mace is significantly stronger than it used to be, but you don't hear any voices.
Hmm.
In fact, your mind has never been calmer.
I don't hear a thing.
Yeah.
What if whatever happened fixed it?
The runes that I wrote.
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible to do a swap?
Is it?
To paint the mace with the runes that I drew instead, and then have them switch?
You could try. I can't stop you.
I'll give it a shot.
Mhm.
What happens?
Well,
Are
I'll go ahead and tell
you
you.
doing a science experiment on me?
Without my consent.
Bro.
You already let that happen when he casted a spell on your face.
The spell
It was
I mean, he
fun.
did-
It was art. It was peer pressure.
I leave for
asked for
5
it.
minutes and you peer pressure my friend?
I
He
didn't
asked
peer
for it.
pressure.
He literally
I
asked,
just
"Can I have
They were
one?"
all doing it, little me. They were all doing it.
Must I protect you?
You left and I was alone. I didn't know what to do.
I grab
The
him. What have you
voices told
done?
me.
I don't know.
Ugh.
I don't know what you mean by peer pressured. You asked.
The only
We're
Joe that
literally
likes
just doing our
me.
own thing.
Jibs, do me a favor. Go ahead and make you an art check.
Okay.
So you want to
Bonding.
your goal is, and I'm telling you this now, your goal is to swap the runes on each object. Their eye and the mace. You want to swap the runes.
I want to swap the runes on the mace that I'm drawing with the runes that match her eye and the mace that has the runes of woe to the puppet or whatever.
So you want to okay, so to follow this up, tell me which of these two options you want. Do you want to just copy the eye runes onto the mace by itself and just overwrite those runes? Or do you actually want to swap the position of the runes so the mace goes to the eye goes to the mace?
I
Because
want
one of those
to,
is easier.
I want to like the first option. Get rid of the runes on the mace and replace them.
Okay, that's the harder option, but go ahead and do your art check.
Okay.
My connection to the server has been interrupted. Thank you, Roll20.
You are quite welcome.
Absolutely base. Quote me. Make a roll. Quote roll 20. I heard you having fun, nigga. Rah.
I heard you were having a good time. Pulls out a gun. Duh.
Mm.
I'm 177. Yeah. Do I think D1? Do I think 3d6 plus 100 is good enough? Yeah, I'll try it.
Okay. Go ham. My roll 20.
Almost
Oh my
three sixes.
god.
113.
Almost 3 6s.
Very close then. Basically, I'll tell you this. The reason you are stopped is while you are currently painting the runes, when you're trying to alter the runes and it basically tries to pull them from the page onto the mace,
Yeah.
the runes snap into your head, and all of a sudden you feel that the beautiful sun that you've been chasing is getting further away. And your hand basically refuses to paint the rest.
That beautiful sun.
The
That
beautiful
I'm
sun
seeking?
that you've been chasing is getting further away the more you try to alter the mace.
I'm gonna let you know right now, Chimney.
Mm-hmm.
I'm rolling again. I'm not letting that stop that dream, Chimney.
Can people help him?
No.
If you have an art check, yeah, or you have a way to boost a person's check.
Chimney,
my
do you want to
technique
know
help
how?
at all?
Do you want to know, Chimney,
'Cause-
how much I'm not letting this happen?
Okay.
The dagger's being whipped out. I'm ripping out my blood. I'm increasing my check by 100%. Remove 100 life from me.
Do you have that? I thought you were thinking. Oh, 25, 50, and 100, then isn't it?
I'm doing it twice. That's why it's 100.
Oh God. That's a reaction. Shit.
Almost
you can't do
3
two.
6s again.
You can't do two. That's a reaction.
Fine. Then I'll do it once.
But
Reduce
you
it
you
by
also
50.
have the other ability to sacrifice something. Another 2 6 616 661.
I know.
Impressive. Jibs. I will ask you this. Would you like to make a sacrifice?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
You lose another 100 HP. But that one becomes a 6.
Okay.
God damn. You're back down to quite low, but that remaining one becomes a 6. You get
Listen,
666.
This motherfucker's trying to stop me from chasing my dream. I will not let it.
No, that is not what I was implying, but you can take it however you like. As you
Yeah.
basically do the runes, and you basically swap the runes from the eye are swapped to the mace. The mace basically gains those runes, and it goes almost entirely inert.
Okay.
Lazuli, the fucking voices are still not back, because you still have the tattoo on your eye, but the mace completely loses power, and is basically just a piece of metal in your hand.
Yeah.
It went flaccid.
So
Yeah.
So what is the runes on her eye?
The runes on her eye is praise the unending, praise the endless.
Okay, good. And both of those say that. Good, good. All right.
How far is the sun now?
How far is my son?
How far is the sun away from you? It's even further.
It's farther
Oh,
away.
You ruined my weapon.
No.
You didn't realize what I was trying to tell you. Doing the action, succeeding, makes the sun go further.
That's what you meant. Okay.
Yeah.
As you were trying to rewrite the runes, the sun was getting further away. The thing you are chasing is now harder to get.
You got too caught up in the art.
I
Yep,
got.
now you
I,
have
Which
I,
is
all
very
freaking-
in character, to be honest.
Yeah.
I got tied into the art for one, and two, I took it as a challenge that it was forcing me to do something.
I
you
will
know,
say
that
this.
is-
This is not entirely negative. You did just stop something that's kind of funny. But that's
Okay.
fine. Currently, Mace is completely inert. It no longer provides 60d6. It provides 5d6 bonus damage. Little V, that weapon cannot resist you anymore. You can take it freely.
I pick it up.
I have Done it.
Interesting.
The mace will no longer harm Lazuli. So
God, and now it's fucking useless, bro. What am I
So-
supposed to do now?
the mace in the
Fucked
picture
it up.
that has the cursed runes that's trying to control Lazuli, yeah? I'm going to frame it and put it in a locked, like something locked. This thing has to be sealed. I don't want it breaking out.
Want it.
You go to reach for the mace. I
Is
step
it a
away.
painting?
No, not the mace. I'm talking about the picture of mine.
Oh, okay.
The painting you made.
Yeah.
The painting I made that has the runes trying to control her. I'm changing that. I'm like
The
putting
way his
this away and locked away.
To elaborate to other people that don't know how his ability works, he was not actually painting on the. He has a canvas in front of him. He's painting a version of the mace that has these runes. When he gets done with the painting, the real mace and the painted mace swap positions. In that canvas is the real mace.
Yes. I lock it away so that it can't hurt Lazuli anymore, and I go back. I start stitching my arm back up.
Well, what am I supposed to do now?
I've made it so that the mace will no longer hurt you.
I don't give a fuck. If it was hurting me, it was making me more powerful.
Yes.
I mean, was
Well,
it hurting
you
you?
still.
Did you take any damage?
No.
I
It
hand
made
the
things
mace
a
back to
little
you.
loud, but
The reason you wanted this in the first place is because I gave it to you. You still have it. The thing we
no,
both
you
agreed.
have it.
I just had. I look at your hand, which is holding the mace. I look at you.
I didn't take it from you.
I
It's
close your
tiny
hand
now. I
around
want
it.
it.
You
Mama
already.
Pond puts more syrup on your pancakes.
Lazuli, you already tried to yell at me for giving you a cursed item, and now we've solved the cursed and you get the item. You're giving me mixed signals here, buddy. What's going on?
But everybody else gets a cool one and I don't.
Cool, what? No, they don't. I have all of them.
I don't have a cursed weapon.
But it was special because I had one.
I looked a little V with a, do you understand? I don't.
I touch the clown's face. Shush. Please. We will get you another.
Hey, as long as I get another one, I guess it's fine.
I'll get you something cooler. Perhaps funnier? More colorful.
Can it honk when I hit people?
We could probably make that happen, yes.
Okay.
You want me to make a cursed, like, honk weapon?
Maybe a club?
A toy hammer that honks when you hit somebody with it?
A horn.
I
Do
look
you
at
really-
Lazuli.
Really, really want me the runes that I just put on the mace that's trying to harm you?
Well, no, I think we should stop touching runes, period. That's my opinion.
Runes off limits.
Okay.
Actually, that's not an opinion. Draw any more runes and I will stop you myself.
They were
Very-
helping.
This time, as far as we know, the entire planet, the moon, whatever it is covered in runes. The enemies that I fought on my planets are covered in worse runes. Every rune I've seen has been bad. He sealed or swapped the mace with the mace in his painting, as far as I can tell, just like he said he swapped himself. Perhaps the runes don't mean anything on the mace that he gave to him, in the interim, because he sealed away the original one. We don't know. All I know is that a troll who normally has things going on inside of their head no longer does. And until we prove that that's beneficial, I'm not going to say that it is.
Okay. Well,
I mean, I think it was pretty beneficial. Having a lot of voices in your head fucking sucks.
Imagine, if you will, having vision, and then your eyes are taken away. Would you not feel different, poorly about that?
I
No.
also I need to make something very abundantly clear to whoever I haven't told yet. You know the moons that were basically rotating around the big moon? For the past couple hours, they've been rotating away from the big moon and two planets. They've been roaming toward the planets.
Nice.
That is new.
The light outside that was previously dim is getting brighter as the moons are directly shining light on the planet more now.
Nice.
Little bit, you also will get a call that gets transferred to a satellite, and then gets transferred to you.
I answer it?
You answer it. You get a comm station that is Fulgrim or Fulgrout. Sorry, fucking rocks. You see basically a communications hub. There's a lot of seats that are empty and a lot of bloody helmets that are just sitting there. And then in the distance, let me go ahead and post it. In the distance, getting further away, you hear this. Here, copy. Let me go ahead and open I'll open an activity real quick.
Man. Can I
Would
get
you
a
like-
link?
Yes, I'll just put it in general.
Thank you. Because I don't want it to fucking crash my everything.
Uh-oh.
You're fine. You hear this. In the distance, getting slightly further away.
Let me just...
And then right before it cuts out and the thing gets too distant for you to hear, you hear red alert, red alert. And then it flashes back and you see a image of the Emperor and he goes, "Kitten, what is it?"
I did not call you.
What?
I
Who
was
did?
transferred by Fulgrout.
Fulgrout's
No, did you just say Fulgrout's dead? Fulgrout's
hold
alive
on.
in a room full of bloody... No holding on. I led you to your devices.
Ooh,
Hold
he's
on,
in trouble.
Give me just a moment. As far as I was aware, the service station B is gone. If you didn't post the call and I didn't post it, it told me you called me. Give me a moment. Communication center C. Fuck! I'll be right back, kitten.
You're telling me what's going on now.
We're losing location after location. None of us have spotted the enemy. There is no great beast. It's not large, it's small.
What?
Whatever it is, it's killing us without us seeing it.
Okay.
Fireball.
If only.
Just disappearing. We follow the blood trails, but they lead nowhere.
Fulgrout was alive in a room full of blood.
No, Fulgrout's helmet was there, empty.
Fulgrout's helmet was in a room full of blood.
He was the head of Communication Center B. Communication Center C is currently under attack. That is Horsey. Communication Center D. Shit, we have to go now. I will not let Sanguinius leave!
Well,
Whatever you... problem. We can't see them. Perhaps you can.
I will be on my way soon.
He sends you a bunch of recordings. All of the recordings static out and you hear that song playing. And then everybody's just missing. You hear shit grating on the ground. A bunch of, like, gross-ass noises. And then nothing. And then when it comes back, everybody's just sitting there. Oh, all the bodies are gone. There's bloodstains on shit. And the helmets are just kind of scattered and dented.
Can one hear the music too?
If you're on next to his phone, yeah, you'd hear the really, really low tune of the song.
Did he
It's
walk away to take the phone call?
It's
No.
distorted and shitty.
I just answered it.
But he says, "Get in. The enemy is killing us before we can find them. We're having issues. They're apparently clever as they're taking out several of our stations before they come to take our main ziggurats.
I will head back to the Citadel.
There is a worry. I believe they are coming for you." As he sends you, he sends you a screenshot of a scout team that found a cave. The cave is full of the stone bodies that are all torn out, and it basically is it's a gigantic like tally mark of like lines of blood on the wall from the stones or the amoeba, and also any other creatures that were on there, including spam drones and whatever. They're just piled up, but it counts them. It counts the tally marks, and then on the other wall there's another tally mark. And he said, Strangely, the blood tally is the exact number of missing. The remaining tally is the exact population of the planet.
1.
No, it's a gigantic, like, wall of tallies. And
Okay.
basically, what's happening is this thing made a cave, created a bunch of tallies in the wall, and then is filling them with the blood of each target that it kills.
Oh.
Seems like we're being hunted.
It
Or at
appears
least
to
you
be
are.
going quickly, and he says, if this is an enemy of the game, it would likely be hunting players.
Well, I was told by AZ to not return to the planet.
I've been sinking our ships to make sure it can't leave. Currently, I'm guarding the portals with a ziggurat, so it should not be able to escape the planet.
So you're telling me I should not come back?
If you do come back, I would appreciate it, but I'm not sure you would survive. If none of my defenses can even find
And if
What it-
we go as a team,
Well,
you, Kitten, who is this?
others. One of them that doesn't trust me. Gacy already pledged his allegiance to helping me out. Lazuli said they'd come as well.
Interesting. Okay, what can I tell you at this point? Have any of you, gotten past tier 5?
Mm-mm.
past? No.
Fuck. All right, well,
Most that I've done is sent tier 4s into a black hole.
interesting.
I've killed
Well-
tier 4s with my hands. Do I need to kill 5s?
My son, he shows you a picture of a gigantic custodian. He says, this was my tier 6 Praetorian.
He's dead.
He was killed before he could speak.
Oh, nar.
Shit.
Just
Gacy,
a
I,
baby.
I only have 3 more Praetorians left.
Gacy, I don't think your army is going to do anything.
Not yet. Not yet.
I'm thinking of bringing, if worse comes to worse, I will bring down the ziggurat. It will not leave.
I still
Well,
have
how
that
much-
teleport, Homer. What do you want me to do with that? Destroy it?
Well, it can only send drop pods, and the drop pods are from the ships already in orbit. I've told all the ships to never come down to the planet until I specifically give the all clear. I can send if you'd like, you can keep the teleport, Homer. The 2 remaining Imperial ships can come to you.
I
They
suppose.
could perhaps give you reinforcement.
Gacy, you're assembling an army?
Yes,
Do you want ships?
I'll take it.
Well, we have things to staff the ships now.
You need a lot more blood. I walk outside. I'm going to gather everybody who's not currently in a dungeon. And I'm going to inform them.
That is 8 squads and a bunch of squires.
Yep. I'm going to inform them that the situation is becoming dire. We need to ramp up our training and our scheduling. I implore them to try and influence the citizens and the denizens of any side to try and do this dungeon to get stronger together, whatever there may be in an invasion at any point. We are going to be getting resources, like outside help to assist us. They will be able to help train. But they need to do their damnedest to bolster themselves and each other up. We're only as weak as the weakest chain, or the weakest, like, camaraderie between each other. As long as we work together, we'll be able to take out anything.
So you're saying that this
That's
is not
what
a-
I'm telling my men. Yeah,
Sure.
that was to my men, not to you. But
Sure.
if you're talking to
I am.
the Emperor, keep going. Okay, never mind.
So
Keep
you're
going.
saying that this is not a part of the game. Chimney's dead.
Sorry, one moment.
I thought you were still talking to Jibs.
No, talking to Chimney.
You're talking to me. You did it in the Little V voice. I thought you were talking to somebody else. So what is what?
That was me talking to the Emperor in Little V voice. Yes.
Oh,
No. The Emperor says, I the seals broke. Let me think. The seals broke. The enemy is loose. The issue is the description was incorrect. It said there would be a great beast, a broken enemy, a defeated creature that would rise to slay us. But there was no great beast. There was no great upheaval. We are simply dying, and we're not sure why.
I'll see what I can figure out. I end the call with the Emperor and call AZ.
Cool. When you call AZ, you hear police sirens.
What are you doing?
that wasn't. It was planted.
You see him on Prospect. The knights are currently chasing him, and he says, he says, "Oh, what's good? What you need?"
My planet is dying. Whatever it is that was captured was released, and it is not perceptible? Perceivable?
If it's an enemy, it's most likely your foe. It's most likely your foe.
And it's killing everything without any sort of way to detect it.
Well, okay.
You said you've been in this system for a while. Is it not the same as the last?
My foe is my brother, so wasn't that hard to fight. But how do I explain this? So your foe is something related to you, but it's designed by the... Okay, so you know how a lot of the enemies are designed by the game to kill you?
Right.
Why am I giving you this for free? I guess I'm just nice. But a lot of the enemies in the game are designed to fight you and help you get stronger. The foe is not designed by the game. It's designed by an admin. The purpose of the foe is to kill you without you standing a chance. They're either you but better, or they're your exact opposite. That's really the gist of it. They're designed to kill you. They are good at whatever you're weak to. They sent my brother because he could make himself stronger, because you know how I make things weaker? Kind of balanced out. In your case, it's probably an enemy you can't fight because you can't find. You could kill anything you can get your hands on, so it probably sent a foe you couldn't get your hands on.
This is...
Dave, overhearing this, asks, so wait, do we each have one?
Yes, every planet... Yes, every planet has one, yes.
Yeah. Usually they don't get released this early because nobody does their quest this early or unseals it. But every planet has a different foe of different power levels, and they have different seals on them. Some of them get out instantly when criteria are met. Some of them get out slowly. Some of them break out once some seals are broken. Some of them get unsealed until the very end. Some of them are unsealed based on player deaths. It depends on the foe.
What is the average echelata rung required to best a foe?
Depends on the foe. I didn't manage to kill my brother. Okay, I should point out, the foe wasn't actually my brother. It was like a broken version of him, probably one of the ones that died.
I see.
It was not that strong against me, but I was also a steel player and pretty late in the game.
Well, I will stop taking your time and getting freebies, because that will harm my relationship with you further. So I'll let you to it.
I'll give you one more if you give me one of the things that it drops when you kill it.
What is it going to drop?
Usually they have good weapons.
I already promised you an artifact.
I'm not sure if they're artifacts. Half of them are warped items.
I see.
Well, the game has a bunch of classifications for stuff. Remember, the enemies that you're fighting, the foes, they're not designed off of the game. They break the game. Their purpose is to kill you, nothing else.
This is bullshit.
Yes. It's basically cheating. The admins don't play fair usually.
Fine, you can have whatever.
We're not playing fair. They don't want us to win?
No, of course not.
God damn it, you got the other players. Okay, at least you're together. That's useful. Maybe not useful if that thing finds you. But, so, kid, I don't know who you are, but basically, foes are designed to kill you. They're not designed to be fair. One admin wants you to win, the other admin wants you to lose. Basically.
Well, this admin that wants us to win sure as shit isn't showing it.
Not very helpful.
only thing I can tell you is everything that good that's happened to you so far, that's him.
Me killing things.
Basically. The world's being set up in a way where you can kill things. You being protected long enough. He points at the little moon that's coming to your planet. He's like, that thing keeping the horror terrors out. I'm pretty sure that's him.
Ah, by the way, we sealed one of those cursed maces.
No?
Blood magic?
Oh, cringe. Okay. Magic usually comes in two forms. It's either based off of love and sacrifice, or it's based off of hate and sacrifice. Not sure which one you got, but
I look at the
pretty.
lover boy.
Both are pretty dangerous because one usually ends up with you killing yourself. The other one usually ends up with you killing everybody else. Magic's not free.
Gacy, you're full of love.
I'm telling you right now.
Quote Gacy. Okay.
Maybe,
I am choosing for you.
No.
maybe someone should keep an eye on him.
Sure, I will.
Magic isn't free, so be wary of shit that uses magic, but magic's also usually not what it appears to be. Okay, I'm getting shot at one moment.
Pew 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 pew.
No, missiles. The knights are pointing. You basically see a bunch of knights on like actual cars that are flying after him. They pull like a jousting lance. They point it at him, and it fires off like a fucking RPG.
What did you do?
Huh? Oh, my bad. Stealing from the
He's
planets.
stealing.
I've been doing it in order. I've been doing it in order because things look like they're going bad quick. So I'm having to kind of speed run some stuff.
Taking things from our planet.
You don't need them. Or if you do, you can pay me.
Think of it as
Good
a
to
way
know.
for us to get things that we shouldn't be able to get faster.
Pretty
so
much.
long
I'm
as we
only
can
stealing.
front the expense.
I'm only stealing the shit that y'all can't use forever anyway. It's gonna be. He looks at you, Dave, and he says, "You're not making it to tier 8, Chief. I doubt it."
All right.
The fuck
well,
you
if
mean?
that's the case, how much would you, if you've been to my planet, what would, how much for it?
How much for your planet?
No, how much for what you've stolen from mine? And what ash ladder is it?
Which planet are you on?
Fuck, something Phantom?
Oh,
Phantom's a Renaissance?
I yoinked your fucking plague doctor mask.
I have a Plague Doctor mask.
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
it's not like you were gonna need it.
What does it do?
Lets you control the phantoms.
How much?
Let me. 30K.
30K?
Yeah.
I'm
Can I take out a
halfway.
loan?
Do these phantoms matter to you that much?
What?
These phantoms matter to you that much? What are they worth?
They are exactly the person they copy.
That's alarming.
They are 1-to-1 whatever they copy.
I have
The
a gun
only
that
way-
does that.
The only way to stop them is to rip off their mask.
You have a what now?
Don't worry about it. I do not have money to give you, so I can't help.
I am at halfway.
Who
Are you
here
able
wants to
to-
give their buddy Gacy boon dollars?
Would
gonna
you
have
be
to give me a
able
minute.
Would you be able to?
You're
take
gonna
half-
have to give me one more minute.
Would you be
You're gonna
able
have
to
to give
take
me a
half
moment.
now and half later?
I'm sure he's going to say something along the lines of you won't make it to later.
Actually, out of all of you, I'm rooting for him and that one. And he points to Zedria.
Thanks, pal.
Well, no, it's not that. It's they'll run, you won't.
Wow.
So who's he rooting for?
He said
You.
Gacy and Zedria are the two most likely to survive because they're the only ones that are likely to run away.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's very funny.
I'm coming up. Give me a moment.
You're fine.
I'm coming.
What did he say about half now, half later?
Nuh-uh.
Okay, didn't hear it.
Homeboy, you ain't gonna be able to pay me later if you die. I don't take credit.
You have to either outsmart him or pay his dues.
I'd really prefer the first one.
Yeah, I know
Wait,
you
second
would.
one. Give me just a second.
After all, Gacy, I look to you. If this enemy of yours
You
is
are
so
Gacy.
right, little V, I am not okay at the moment. I look to
What?
if these phantoms that are on my planet can copy anything, they can copy what's on your planet, and we can figure out what the hell it does.
The problem is they can copy it if they see it, right?
And they can't see it. Well, actually, no, I have no idea. I have no idea how they work. All I know is that they can copy anything and become...
Listen, either way you interact with AZ, you're going to lose unless you outsmart him. You're going to lose money for this thing that may or may not help you.
Fair.
There are plenty of things I could have bought from him, even things that would give me pseudo-immortality that I could have purchased, but I don't have a way or a means to do, especially now that my planet's under siege. I think cooperation would be the best merit.
It would. It would.
Sickens me to say, but if that creature is imperceptible, I can't stop it.
To perceive what cannot be perceived.
Perhaps unlocking our abilities will help. Supposedly, we need to get a certain level in our echelon rungs, and then we get stronger. No?
Agreed.
Seems that way.
Then it would make sense to utilize your dungeons. I cannot do my quests anymore.
Very well.
Kind of seems like you maybe did them too quickly.
No, I've literally done nothing on my planet.
But he said if you do your quests, it lets out your foe.
Or certain things are met.
True.
So, if that's the case, I am going to visit the Dungeon Keeper and see if he has anything for me as of yet. If he doesn't, I will make sure the dungeon's prepared for you and any other people that you decide to bring with. Again, the more you cheat, the harder the dungeon is.
I'd recommend you go with as well. You need to get stronger too.
The dungeon only lets you go through it once, so that would be a cheat.
Oh. Well, is that not the right... I'm confused.
So since we've already gone, we can't go back in.
Without it alerting that we're cheating.
You can't grind, bud.
It is a tier 1 dungeon. When it counted 7 people, it threw tier 4 enemies against us.
So if we go in again, and we bring in... Well, each of us count as 2, right? So
2, 4... So there are 6... No, there are 5 of us. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's going to be... And on top of that, the cheating of 3 of us going back in again.
Well, we could make this frugal. We could take the weaker ones of you and take the stronger between me and Lazuli and then send you in again, having less people than 7 by splitting us up, and cheating, which would increase that merit again. Perhaps you'll fight tier 4 creatures, which I can kill on my own. And if we're up 1 notch from that, tier 5.
But I thought since we already went in, we can't go in again.
You can, but it counts as cheating.
Oh, so it makes it harder on us.
That's what he said. He made the machine.
Mm.
I'd say the best way to disperse this would be Gacy and I, and then Lazuli and the other 2. Lazuli is stronger than me. Unfortunately. Aren't you, Lazuli?
I have returned with KFC.
Welcome back with KFC.
KFC.
So wait, why are you deciding to go into the dungeons again?
To get stronger,
Yes.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that it's going to be enough time before whatever it is that's in your world just fucking it up?
If it is not, my sprite is going to sacrifice himself to keep it there. Regardless of my planet's problems, this war is going to be taxing on all of us, given that the murals depicted our deaths at the hand of these carapacians. We need to be stronger.
Casey, how's your hand?
I look to my hand. 77 HP. Smile.
I stick on my hand. Hold my hand.
I hold your hand.
She gives you, as I munch on some soggy fries, a firm shake. And she's gonna give you, let me look through my shit, a vitality cube. Stop fucking hurting yourself.
I take the vitality cube and go to 177. I'll try. I say, blatantly lying.
Lazuli, how injured are you after our last fight?
Pretty bad.
How pretty bad?
Like a quarter health.
You have how many vitality cubes?
I don't like using my cubes.
Would
They're
this
like my
not...
little gems. I have 6. And I have 1 vitality tesseract.
I have no idea what that is.
Me neither, but I have one.
Real quick, I have to burb. I think that if Lazuli's injured, Lazuli and I should spend our turns resting in the super bed. After
Definitely.
I gather whatever the hell's in that the dungeon keeper may or may not have.
Well, I am definitely better off than Lazuli, so I can go with the other two into a dungeon.
Yes, I think
They've already gone to the dungeon.
Yeah, but
yes,
Jibs...
the whole point is that they want to fight stronger enemies to get stronger rewards, so they want to cheat.
See, the way you put it last time is we just can't go in again, ever.
Yes.
If
That-
you try,
yes.
if a person that's already entered the dungeon tries to enter, they physically can't.
Okay, well there you go.
It's not, but if a person tries to cheat the first time they enter, then it upgrades the difficulty.
Well, there you go.
So then we just can't go back in at all.
Well, you can't go into the tier 1 again? Can you go into the tier 2?
I have to. There isn't a tier 2 yet. I need to. All right, I'm going to take. So 2 things, 3 things. 1, I have to burb, so that's kind of the 0.5. I'm being called for dinner and whatnot, so I'm gonna go do that. I'm going to spend 30,000 that I now have through a mysterious benefactor to for the mask. The next, I'm going to take. Does the dungeon keeper have any vitality cubes or any items on his at all?
Alrighty.
And what is the progress of the people that went through?
Roll me 3d6, and Jibs, they just entered this scene. You're still in scene 1.
Yeah.
You guys haven't done anything
We haven't
yet.
done
You're still
anything
in scene
except for
1.
talking.
Okay.
One vitality cube.
Cool. I'm going to take it, and I'm going to take another one. I'm at 377. I'm going to spend the 300 HP, because that's how much it costs to do this one, to build tier 2 dungeon.
Alright, that's...
And its appropriate dungeon keeper.
Why did I even tell you to not hurt yourself when you're gonna do it anyway? That was stupid of me.
I did look at you. I said yes, but I very clearly was lying.
It's okay.
All right, so that's what I'm going to be doing. That dungeon, the tier 2 dungeon, is going to take me 3 scenes to build.
Oh my god.
And it's going to take 3 scenes to go through.
Oh my god.
Have fun. I'm going to burb. That's my game plan. Have fun, everybody. BRB. We're going to see Gacy preparing the dungeon, which is going to be next to the under dungeon. But burb.
Gacy goes into solo mode. I ask God, so because these dungeons are rounding up enemies on the planet, that means there's no enemies on the planet to bank any XP from?
There are very few because the dungeons are currently attracting them. They do exist, but there's not as many as normal.
Lazuli, do you want to rest, or do you want to go and find something to kill?
I honestly would like to rest.
Then I'll
I
go
probably
and kill
should.
something.
I believe in you.
I'll go with you.
Very well.
I'll come too.
Very well. You're all in fighting condition.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Chimney, our scene 1 is going to be finding a tier 5 enemy.
Oh god. Oh.
It's time for Little V to fucking carry.
You mean Little V?
Little V. Fucking Christ. I hate.
Oh. We got this. We got this, guys.
Of course we got this.
I don't know how injured I
Alright.
am because I can't see my token. Thumbs up.
Oh,
let me check. Where were you?
you're
I
not
already
putting
updated
it
you.
on your sheet?
You're not that bad. You're like 965.
Oh.
Okay, well, how about this? 1 rest scene and then we go.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So our
Uh,
first
He
scene
hasn't
is
been able to
considered a
combine
rest
the
scene?
super. He hasn't been able to combine the super Tempur-Pedic. So if you just rest on his normal weird ass surgical bed, you heal for double the amount, double your physical, basically.
Okay, then I heal for 130.
Cool. I'll go ahead and add that to your sheet.
so since Little V is taking a rest scene, can Dave and I just farm?
You guys can go do a
Yeah.
farm.
Can we
scene if you want.
grind?
Yeah. What tier are you both? You tier 4 or tier 5?
Single.
Yeah, I think 5. If
Okay,
it's
if
over
you're
250, it's
If you're
5,
both
right?
tier 5, you could farm tier 4s if you'd like.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alrighty, and there's 2 of you doing it. And you're not, that's just what you're doing right now.
Alright, I'm bringing Snigger.
You're bringing Snigger.
Baby boy, haven't seen him in forever.
Cool. When you basically blow your fucking funny whistle, you fucking whistle. Snigger comes down from the heavens.
It is time for battle.
All right. Go ahead and roll me 1d6 plus 4.
Can I roll it?
Okay,
Whatever.
go ahead.
If she rolls it, it's 1d6 plus 6.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
There you go. 11.
11.
Eat apple.
I don't know how I feel about letting you roll. Hold on. Will there be any tier 4s left on the actual planet?
You're the DM
Unlikely.
chief.
Okay. Give me a moment. 11 minus 2, 9. Even if that's split 3 ways. Jesus Christ. All right. In general, you get... goddamn. You guys managed to hunt most of the ogres that exist on this
Say
fucking
that
planet.
you
All but
love
one,
me.
actually. There was a singular ogre left on the planet that's not in the dungeon. You have
Name is-
made him an endangered species. You get this times 9 split between the 2 of you.
So essentially times 3.
Do you think 3 is half of 9?
No, but split between the 3 of us.
Split between the 2 of you. Snigger doesn't get
Oh.
grist.
Sorry, I thought you said 3 for some reason. Sorry.
So do you want to calculate and then distribute?
Yeah. Y'all just calculate that and then figure it
Yeah.
out. Give me a moment. I gotta go find some other shit, because I'm also being asked a lot of questions presently.
Oh no.
So how do you want to go about this, Sil? Do you want to, like, just take what's half of 9, or do you want to multiply everything by 9 and then take the half of that?
I'm gonna do the math for the both of you because you have to have this discussion.
Okay.
Actual spurgs.
Well, which way would work better, I guess, then? Like, I don't know.
I'm just gonna add them all together and then split it. That's what I was gonna do.
Give me just a moment. Let's see.
But I'm eating fry.
I'm doing that currently, Chimney.
No problem.
Appreciate
I'm working
it.
on something else. Oh, here you go.
Nom, nom, nom.
Neat.
I didn't know grinding was so profitable.
Grinding tier 1s
Yes.
and tier 2s and tier 3s, not as profitable. Well, tier 3s are pretty profitable, but Grinding is normally not this profitable. Usually you roll, and how grinding works is you can grind any tier creature that is at least one tier below you. Depending on how many are left on the planet, there's a maximum amount you can roll, and every grind on the planet reduces that amount. So the first time somebody grinds a thing on the planet, it'll be 1d6. Next time 1d4. Next time 1d2. And there's different variables and different results that can actually cause more or less of them to come. Obviously, there's normally less of them on this, but there are two people additionally helping, and Dave has an ability that also adds a +2 to d6 rolls. So they rolled pretty goddamn high.
Call us.
Nice.
Yippee!
There's your order of operations. Each of you get that number descending from Grist.
Oh, okay.
Very kind of you.
Thank you.
I'm getting
so
many goddamn questions.
Life of a DM.
Why is everybody gay but me? You both get 22 XP.
I gotta write that down. 22 SP. Do I get any plus 25%?
All right. You get 27? Actually, I'll round up 28. I'm nice. I'm benevolent.
Benevolent DM.
My benevolence will be known. Now I have to take note that I round up on XP. Although I think I already did that for somebody already,
You did.
but doesn't matter. Cool.
Yeah, I think I've done that for a couple people actually.
I'm a benevolent, kind person. That's a fucking very scary item to put in Gacy's hands. I think I'll actually buy something from him this early. Very based.